I do enjoy some silly coin giraffe fix myself.
We're gaming in the Clinton years later today. But first, we're gonna watch some Sega talk commercials. It's gonna be a great time. Oh, hey, all of my friends, all right here. Oh my god, there's a lot of people in here, chat. Hi, hello, besties, breasties, all of the resties. Oh my god, we got so many peeps today. What do we got? What? A 50 stream streak? That's almost a year. That's actually quite a bit. Hi, Sethy. Oh my god, Madam Universe, a breastie. Hold on, let me just shout out Madam Universe, real quick, while I still have her here. There we go. You see this? You see this lady? Go follow this lady. She's super, sweet and very pretty, and she also likes Sonic stuff. May I join you today? You know what? You sure can, let me actually get Discord ready. You can feel free to hop right on. May as well. I just reacted to some commercial today. So many pretty ladies here. I am not worthy, but Vixen, you are one of the pretty ladies. Let me get a snack me real quick. Okay, just DM me when you're ready to go. Okay, let's see who else we got here. Bunny Bun, Sethy, Somnius. Of course, Somnius is here. Italian Shakespeare, Ash. Take Two, action! Oh my god. What? Oh my god. I forgot that people could do that. Mechaliko, Gigantify, that is a really well animated emo. Wow. Oh my god. The gazongas on those, damn. And of course, wife is here. Hi, wife. And anybody else that might be here lurking today, welcome, welcome. Hope you're all having a great Sunday. And guess what? It's also the week of my birthday. It's my birthday! Sorry, there's a bit of a vocal sim from OKKO. If you haven't seen that show, you really should. It's really good. But anyway, here's the obligatory birthday applause. Yeah. I'm gonna be old this year, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't getting any younger, let's just say that. I'm slowly approaching MILF age. Or at least, I would like to think that. Get ready for your birthday, Jessie. Oh god. Vixen, I'm scared of whatever you're going to do. I'm scared. I can't get into the show, they all get cancelled. Well, that's the majority of animation these days. Okay was pretty great. I missed that a lot. Also, they did a crossover with Sonic, so it's relevant to today's stream. It is relevant, kind of. Already did it, just need to wait 4 more days. Oh my god. Oh yeah, folks. We're gonna have a pretty big stream on Wednesday, my birthday, because we're actually going to be playing through all of Sonic Adventure again. But this time, I'm going to, you know, keep the VOD of it and not just leave it lost to time. And I'm gonna have friends that will come and join whenever they want. So that'll be cool. If you're getting to MILF age, then am I just full on MILF? Yes. Yes. And yeah, and the thing about the Sonic Adventure stream is that I'm going to try and actually beat it all in one sitting. From start to finish. So maybe tune into that if that sounds fun to you, but you know, again, that's gonna be a future problem. Jesse, what should I get you? Don't say nothing, you're getting something. Get me whatever your heart desires. Whatever you think would be suitable, I guess. You don't have to get me nothing. If you feel like you really have to, I do have a throne, but again, that's just kind of there. No one ever really uses it, and that's fine. But my heart desires you. Well, sorry, you can't have me though. I'm kind of like in another country, I think. I actually forget how close or far Somnius is. 500 chili dogs. I'm younger than I'm already MILF queen, so just so you're already there. I am the bimbo MILF queen. Yes. So today is going to be more of a Jill stream. We were actually going to do this last Thursday, but I kind of dragged it to a a thing for B's, not stream anniversary, but for their donathon, to help them get the Switch 2, and now they finally have a Switch 2. But they still have some stretch donation goals still going on, so if you would like to go ahead and support my good friend, do I have a command for that? Blue? I don't have a command for Blue. I think I might, but it might be like their old name. Can I just do it this way? Haha! Yeah! There you go. So go ahead and follow Blue by 2 and maybe give them some money instead of giving me any birthday things. Because they deserve it. They're so cool, and they draw a lot of the art that you see here today, including this avatar. But yeah, what we were going to do on Thursday was to watch some more gaming in the Clinton years, and watch some Japanese commercials, including, but not limited to, Sega Sanshiro, and maybe Long Long Man. Those were really the 2 series of commercials that I had in mind, so we might just end up watching those, because I didn't get any other suggestions of what to watch, for a reaction stream. And by the way, speaking of, when it comes to, like, the, reaction suggestions, a lot of people are just, like, posting some, like, short, like, animations, like, memes and stuff that I don't think really qualifies for a reaction stream. I don't want to just, like, react to, like, other people's, YouTuber content, if that makes any sense. So if you want me to look at stuff like, I don't know, like, Penny Parker's, like, real-time fandom and stuff. God damn, that was a long, wet one. Then just know that I'm probably not gonna look into stuff like that, but more so just, like, weirdly interesting video. I don't know if I'm making any sense. Buy the Sega Saturn or I'll fucking despawn myself! Do I have Little Nightmares too? Hold on. I haven't actually played Little Nightmares. I do have Little Nightmares 1 and 2. So I guess you don't have to do that. Yeah, I guess I'm just waiting for, like, Madam to hop on in. But if you folks have any other, one little Japanese commercial that we could watch, or any specific Gaming in the Clinton Years episodes that you want me to watch, before we hop into stream today, then throw them into the, reaction suggestions in the stream tab. I gotta play the scary. I actually got me some iced tea. Iced tea! Hey, hang on. There we go. Nom. The episode that was a kind of crossover to the Scooby-Doo TV special was surreal. Oh yeah, the Monster Girls one. I forgot about that. They were like characters in Scooby-Doo. I forget what their thing was. Do you do that? I'm ready, by the way. Okay, hold on. Let me get Mama Mooniverse ready. Where's my Discord? There it is. Okay. It's working. Oh, there she is.
Moo.
Wow, chat, isn't Madam Universe so pretty? Look at her.
Aw, you're so kind.
Yeah, everybody say hi. The Hex Girls? No, it wasn't the Hex Girls. It was I forgot what that episode was. It's been
Part
so
of the
long.
Ghoul School.
Is it green tea? It's iced tea. It's lemon iced tea.
Ooh, I love that.
Ooh. So Mooniverse. Have you heard of either Sega Sanshiro or Gaming in the Clinton Years?
I've heard of both.
Oh, okay. All right, that'll help things then. I found
Sega Sanshiro.
Sega Saturn.
Sega Sanshiro.
So yeah, I found a 10-minute compilation of, I assume, every commercial that there is of Segata.
Mm-hmm.
And I also have the playlist of what I assume are all the episodes of Gimme the Clinton Years, but without repeated episodes. I assume. It's hard to tell. I think it's fair if we start with Segata, and then we can move on to good old Gitsy. Two thick maidens. Indeed. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to actually capture the screen for you too. Why is it so impossible for me to find all the tabs? There we go. Okay. Guys, I'm a professional streamer, okay? Don't make fun of me.
Guys, she's such a pro. She's such a pro.
I am such a pro, alright? I am a pro gamer and a pro streamer. Alright. With all being said, everybody, let me guide you into the world of... Oh, where'd you go? Hold on.
Where'd I go? It disappeared.
Oh no. The pretty lady is gone. Oh, there she is. Okay. We found her. Yeah.
Yay!
We found you.
I was lost in the toy aisle.
God damn the hips. I mean, what? I'm not. I didn't say nothing. the guy who Sega Saturn also played the first Kamen Rider as well. So I've heard.
Oh.
I actually did not know that until like I think until very, very recently. I think it was when I was talking to Tay, that I learned this information because we were starting to get to know each other, and she told me all about Kamen Rider stuff, and apparently that like Segata Sanshiro was the first Kamen Rider, which I thought was kind of an amazing factoid and explains so much.
Oh yeah.
All right. With all that great setup out of the way, let's get into it. Also, thank you to Saturn Memories, the channel, for making this compilation for us to enjoy together. Thank you, nerds.
Sega nerds.
Wait, hold on. Is there like subtitles? Oh wait, there is. We could have full context. Wow, technology. Also, Omega, thank you for the fighting streak. That's almost a year. Just look at this fucking intimidating man. Just. Oh wait, but it gets better.
Yeah.
He's choking that kid out. They're all fucking dead.
All they wanted to do was just play baseball, and this man just rolled up and just kicked their asses.
Playing some baseball? Fuck you, you're playing Sega, you asshole.
Fuck you, you play baseball inside.
Oh, hi, Amy. Play Sonic R or I'll fucking kill you.
I'll fucking kill you.
Oh, hell yeah, sick party? He just puts it up for no fucking reason. It's great. I love it. Like, everyone at that party is just dead.
They were just jamming. This man just rolled up and just kicked their ass.
What the hell is, like, Shining Force? I have no idea, but I'm way more intrigued about it now that I've seen this.
Yeah, I will try it, second, but just don't kill me.
He fucking exploded! That poor bastard didn't know what was coming to him. Oh, yeah, also play Bomberman, I guess. When did they get Toad from Mario Kart to voice the commercial?
That was more like Luffy.
No, that don't sound like no Luffy to me. Oh, what a wonderful Christmas!
Hi, Santa.
That's like the most terrifying Santa I've ever seen. It's so fucking horrifying. I love him.
Oh, okay. Well,
God, that was fast. Also, I love how they're clearly not playing. Oh yeah. They're not playing any of the fucking game. They're just like playing with like the actual console itself. They'd be like, "Oh hell yeah, I'm having a great time."
yeah.
Bomberman got an entire TV series, 2 seasons. That's his voice actor in it. There was a Bomberman show?
I did not know that.
I also did not know that.
2 seasons.
Oh, there's another one?
Did people complain like you didn't beat up the children, Sega Saturn? Beat up the children.
Oh wait, is this like a repeat commercial? It's just screaming at the children. They're horrified. Okay, that was a repeat, but it was worth repeating. Oh hell yeah!
Oh wow!
Sorry, shut up. We're listening to Peak. Sega ta sanshiro, Sega ta sanshiro. Yeah! Folks, if this doesn't convince you to buy a Sega Saturn, frankly, I don't know how to help you. Sure, the Sega Saturn isn't around anymore, and hasn't been for years, but that's a you problem. It also did better in Europe. I no joke have not heard of it until I've heard of these commercials. Are there games on the Sega Saturn? Well, there's Sonic R.
Sonic R, the Japanese part of Symphony of the Night is on Sega Saturn.
Oh, Nights into Dreams.
Nights and Dreams. Resident Evil 1 also made the Sega Saturn.
Jesus. What even was the game?
I think it's something called Solo Crisis. I think it was like a puzzle game.
Was it a puzzle game? Is that why you said use your head?
I think that's why he smashed it with his head.
Isn't Knights a Dreamcast game? I thought it was like originally like a Sega Saturn game before being put on the Dreamcast. Because every time I said that it was on the Dreamcast, somebody said that it was on the Sega Saturn.
It's also both.
So now I don't know what to believe.
It's on Sega Saturn and Dreamcast.
No, now you know. And now it's on nowhere because Steam took it down. Oh, that is some... That was some... Sorry, I was not ready for his pose at the end there. Those were some PS1 ass graphics if I've ever seen it. I love it. I know the Panzer Dragoon is like a big series. You don't need no skates! He's better without him! Fuck you! He's Segata! Oh wait, no, he needed to warm up his feet though. Is that woman dead?
Oh.
Segata, I feel like you probably could have saved that woman's life if you didn't take a spare second to say Segata. What the fuck? Wait. Why do I see a thing on my screen? Why do I see a little Nami figurine on my screen? Who the fuck did that? Who the fuck did that?
Did someone give you something?
I think somebody gifted me something on my throat.
Ooh.
Who did that?
She wants names.
I got a Nami figure from Somnius! And and also Bunny Bun gifted me Mecha Chameleon. Thanks, Bunny Bun.
We can play Mecha Chameleon together now.
Oh my god, yeah. I need to figure out who else has it so we can have like a big ol' stream together about it. Yes, I got a Nami. I think it was specifically like a cowgirl Nami. Which is very, very tasteful. Thank you, Somnias. Yeah, fucking kick the ball! Yakuza could never. He was just taking them straight to the titties!
Oh my, just imagine the fight between Majima and Segata.
My god. Resident Evil? Body slam them! Oh no! The one thing that Segata can't kill!
House of the Dead.
Oh, it's House of the Dead, not Resident Evil, my bad.
Oh my god, they're multiplying.
Me and my army of Segatas! Jesus. Oh, that's I think that's kind of against the rules, but you know what? I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Oh, another soccer one.
Okay, you no longer play, you're a coach now.
You know what? I'm just saying, if soccer was more like this, then you would bet your ass that I would be tuning in like I would be tuning into the World Cup if it was more like this. If you could just have men throwing other men. Yes. If that was allowed into the rules, then I would be like the #1 soccer fan. I hope you like my Magicon recaps. I have the Discord. Hi, Sonic and Shadow. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good time at Magicon. He found love. Whoa. It's so beautiful.
So whimsical. Oh.
How wholesome. Wait, also Sega Saturn name on an old Japanese karate movie from the 60s? Is he as overpowered there as he is here? Because if so, then we need to find that and watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, another one. Sakura-san! I thought he was gonna suplex her! He fucking suplex her and she explodes. What a beautiful relationship. Oh, fish?
What are you finding there, Sekata?
You cook it up in Hell's Kitchen?
Deep fear. Deep fear.
Enjoy this dead fish. I've never
made it myself.
It's made with love and with the blood of those who don't play Sega Saturn. I don't think I've ever seen this one. Steam? Steam from the Steam games we're having?
Steam games?
超大作シミュレーション RPG バッケンローダー
I've never heard of this either. What
I've
does that
never
mean or
heard
have to
of
do with
that.
anything?
I guess that might be a mechanic in the game?
I guess? Emergency news bulletin. The emergency is that you're not playing enough Sega! A man with burning passion! Whipping the Sega Saturn into shape! Look at this fucking legend! He gets his own game?
His own game?
What?
I don't know what that was.
I need to know what this game is immediately so I can find it. We are making it right now. What is it? I need to know. I need to find it immediately, please.
The tentative title.
Did that ever release?
I'm gonna see.
Oh my god. Wait, okay, hold on. We need to research, like, right now. We need to research. Hold on. Sega Sunshiro game. I need to know. Was there ever a Sega Sunshiro game? I need to know.
I'm seeing like apparently there's a long play of it, so I'm guessing it released.
Rent a Hero. Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. He was in that? What? Oh, thank you for redeeming the Nami costume. Sam is very fitting considering that you gifted me a Nami statue. Which I'm thankful for. Okay, let's see. Also Racing Transformed. They list nothing. They list nothing. This site is useless.
Yeah, fandom wiki. Blah. I need to go to Wikipedia.
Gameplay. Oh my god, what's there? Oh my god.
It was a
Was
thing.
this a real
It was
game?
released on this. It was released on the Sega Saturn. Yeah, based on
this
the
it?
advertisements. Yeah, it looks like from the Wikipedia page I'm seeing the game based with like a collection of mini games.
Oh my
With
god.
each completion, you unlock one of the television commercials to watch.
Chat. I know what we're gonna do next week. We're going to hunt down this copy of the game so that we can stream it. I don't care if it's not gonna be in English. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. I went this long without knowing that there was a Sega Sanshiro game. Ah, yes, the Dreamcast.
Oh, that guy.
Oh my god. Was that Nintendo? Go! Go, Segata!
I love how it's still the theme for you have to play Sega Saturn when it's commercial for the Dreamcast.
Even when the Dreamcast starts, you must play Sega Saturn.
Oh, that's the game.
Sega Saturn.
That was a commercial for the game.
Yeah.
Chat. Everybody, raise your glass to the end of the greatest gaming mascot man known to man, Segata Sanshiro. But wait, there was a a spiritual successor for like the 60-year anniversary. I forget what it is.
He has a son?
Sigata Sanshiro 60 year and an anniversary commercial to celebrate 60 years in 2020. They had this series, Sega Shiro.
No
He has a
way.
son. He has a
No
son.
way.
The sequel series that we never knew we needed.
タピオカの次に何が流行るか知ってる？チーズティー、バナナジュース。正解は
セガだよ。
ラグビーの次に流行るのってさ、
5G の次ってさ
Sorry, can you give us like more than 5 seconds to process Sega?
令和の次は
じゃあセガの次は
What comes after Sega? Sega!
セガって何？
Sega's the only thing.
You will know Sega.
You will know Sega, or so help me God. Also, I know this is supposed to be 60, but it just looks like go Sega.
It does.
Maybe that's supposed to be intentional.
それスイッチ？それサング
A
ラス？
Game Gear?
それリュック？
Wait, what do you mean that they had glasses?
それサングラス？
What do you mean
3D
3D
glasses in the 87?
3D glasses? What the fuck did they do? What were they 3D
Fucking hell.
for? I've never seen these.
それリュック？いつもそれ何羽織ってるの？
セガシロ
父さん。父さん。
音セガを極めろ
Beat the shit out of your Sega system!
Oh, the reference. Oh, I love that they referenced that commercial.
Yes, because he fucking died!
破綻しろ破綻しろセガ破綻しろ
Wait, hold up. Wait, what did I say?
しろセガ破綻
It's a pun. Hatanshiro means to go bankrupt.
Oh, damn.
I mean, considering what happened with Sega's consoles, I think that pretty much checks out.
シローの秘密ウェブサイトで公開中60周年のセガ
Apparently, the second 3D glasses was for the Master System?
But-
They had like an adapter and everything for it.
How were they 3D though? That's so strange.
I don't know.
I thought it was one of hits of like hate and Satan. hate and Satan. You can't spell
Hatin' Satan.
Sega without Satan.
僕が守る
セガ破綻しろ
セガ僕が守る
Yes, do it! Defend Sega's honor! Do it! This is
Oh, he got
amazing.
thrown.
His signature move, the body slam, the suplex! No! Get up, Sega Zero! Get up!
Oh, he's getting work.
This is how I imagine most people get excited over wrestling.
破綻しろ
セガは僕が守る
Yeah! He did it!
Did it!
He saved Sega!
But the mask is off.
But wait.
成長したな
父さん
お前の成
It's
長
him!
を確かめたかった今のお前ならセガを守っていける
父さん
もう俺のことは忘れるんだ
父さん
俺はかつてのセガの象徴だ
父さん
セガは今やゲームだけではなく総合的なエンターテインメントコンテンツ事業を行っている
What? Sega does
know
all that?
that-
What?
I think it's all the stuff Sega does in Japan.
There's a bunch of like restaurants and
はなく
bars and capybaras? Betting zoos? What the fuck is Sega up to in Japan?
総合的な
I mean, that's with some
エンタ
wacky
ーテインメン
shit.
トコンテンツ事業を行っている
父さん
これからお前が新しいセガを守っていくんだ
父さん
セガジロ
Please stop saying
俺を
that.
超えてけ
父さん
Please stop saying door sign.
父さん
Door sign!
やるんだ
父さんうわりゃ
No! Sega to no!
セガは任せた
父さん決意を新たに60周年のセガ父さん
The dude knows 2 words. Father and Sega.
Only those 2 words.
That's all that he knows. Fake Sega fan doesn't even know about the Sega petting zoo. Father.
Father.
So I think that that is all of the commercials for Sega to Sanshiro. I know that he has made some other appearances, which we can. Hold on. What else did he appear? Because I know that he was in the Sonic comics.
Made an appearance in the Sonic comics?
In like the Archie comics, I think he had like a cameo.
Oh.
I think so. Oh man, I can't find any references to that. Hold on. I don't.
Munter,
I don't.
if I
There he
suplex
is.
you into Saturn, can I take over your channel?
Yes. You can be the new Jessie D Bestie if you take over if you suplex me into Saturn. Oh yeah, there he is with Sonic. I have lost to the Sonic the Hedgehog. I feel no shame in this. So the only one who's capable of destroying Sega Tatsushiro is Sonic the Hedgehog. Now you all know. I didn't even notice that he was thrown into Saturn. Because he was thrown into Sega Saturn!
Oh.
It all makes sense! Because, like... Hold on. Afraid. Yeah, that's Saturn! It all makes sense! It all makes sense. Okay.
It all makes sense now.
Now, chat. We went through the Sega commercials pretty quick. Before we move on to Gitsy, there's another series of Japanese commercials that we could watch that I'm sure that some of you may be familiar with. Do y'all want to watch Long Man?
Oka-san.
Long man.
Long Man. Let's do it. Let's do Long Man. The Long Man. Like, how long is this series of commercials? The full series, because we need the full story. I think it's it. I think it's this.
I think it might be that one, yeah.
I thought you'd like that suggestion. Yes. You were correct. Have a good eep, wife. And while you have a good eep, we will enjoy Long Man before we move on to some Gitsy.
どうしたの？
トールさんが避ける組咲いてる時の顔が好き。
そう？
もっと長く見てたいな。
Longer, you say? Man! Look at him! The swagger on this man! Don't go watching oddly sexual sweet commercials that make you a size queen now. About that, wife. You might want to start looking for a new wife.
キリンさんが見て手長猿。こっちはゾウさんだ。
ちーちゃんは長いのが好きなんだね
別に意識してるわけじゃないけど。
気のせいか
Long man! Long wife. Hey, I'm not long wife, I'm wide wife.
避ける組対長い避ける組。
出先で避ける組のマンゴー見つけてさ本当バイク便で送ったからそろそろ吹くと思うよ
すごいタイミング。
サインお願いします。
Just every time the song kicks in, it's the best thing.
聞こえてる
あ、届いたよ。ありがとう。
マンゴー味珍しいからたくさん買ったんだ今度2人で食べようね
Oh! She's cheating on her man with the long man.
Oh, it's so fucked up.
The plot is thickening, chat. These Japanese commercials are pissing me off, Japanese. I am the original Japanese walker. Thank you, Perfect Cell. Is this the start to an NTR port? Well, y'all will see.
We'll see.
それ
He's just so long.
触ってみてもいいですか？
どうぞ
長い。これどうやって咲くんですか？
こんな風に
Oh, man!
すいません
Oh my god! She's waiting for it!
避ける組対長い避ける組
Oh my.
He's so conflicted too.
電話出ないから心配になって
ちょっと寝込んでて。
これ持ってきたから一緒に食べよ
今日は。ちょっと待って、今はダメ。
He was here. Longing your wife. Oh my god. Damn!
In the bed you share with.
They ate long taffy in your bed. How disgusting can you be?
どうして俺じゃなくてこいつなんだよ
それは。
God, I wish that were me.
The gummy.
She's dead!
待っててごめん。実は私もう長くないの。だから長いもの。
What is this plot point?
I don't have long to live, so that's why I look at long things. It seems like an excuse.
Listen. She didn't have long left to live. Huh? So stupid.
どうしてそんな猿芝居したの？
Stupid.
目移りするの、キーの悪い癖だよ。だって長いんだもん。長さに
Seduce me.
じゃねえよ。
Oh god. Vixen, you want me to seduce you? Alright. Vixen? No, I can't do it. I was going to say I would choose you over the long man, but that wouldn't be right. The long man is too powerful.
避けるグミ、一袋分並べていくと、ほら、同じ長さになるの。
No!
食べやすいようにわざわざ切ってあるんだよ。
It can't be!
避ける組対長い避ける組
ちーちゃん聞いてもいい？
何？
プロポーズってどんな風にされたい？
え？
正直に言ってごらん。
フラッシュモブは嫌かな。なんかこっぱずかしいし、フラッシュモブ以外だよ。
What is happening?
ちーちゃん、僕と結婚。
Oh my god! His ears are just so long! That's some Doug Dimmadome ears!
避ける組対長い避ける組
ちーちゃん。
ダメ。結婚式までお預け。
Sorry, we can't eat long taffy until we're married, sorry. Oh my god. It's the seatbelt!
どちらまで
No.
は？
すいません。
Oh gosh, she's hallucinating now. It's getting worse.
長い避ける組
叫んじゃねえぞ。はたぼうよ。
A long car, you
is
say?
coming.
Long.
He's so long.
避ける組対長い避ける組
Oh my god.
私。
How will this conclude?
トールさんごめんなさい。私のことは忘れて。分かったでしょ？私はひどい女なの。
ああ、もうやだ。どうしていつも俺の前に払われるんだよ。
一目見た時から君のことが
Oh? But wait! That's right!
He was always after him from the beginning.
The twist! Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Happy Pride Month.
Happy long Yowie.
トール君
俺嘘だろ
高い言ったのにどうして
僕らはきっと分かり合える
Say yes.
触ってみても
Say yes, you fool.
いいですか
きっと
In
Yes!
public,
In
come on.
public!
アンド長い避ける組
There we go,
Wow.
everybody. That was the long man commercials. Then they have a long kiss and live a long life together. See, this series of commercials, it had everything. It had drama. It had long men and yaoi. And to be, I frankly don't know what other Japanese commercials that we could watch that could possibly compare to this. Why don't we all just fuck each other? You know, just like one big fuck pile. Okay. and so marriage was solved forever. LGBT plus education and discussing is now by law a thing that's discussed in classes in Japan, and apparently in schools. Oh,
That rules.
damn, that is pretty neat. So they teach yaoi and yuri. I want to know how long this series of commercials ran. Did it take a whole year, for example, from start to end? That is a great question. That is a great question. How long did it take for this entire series of commercials? Well, we watched our long man and our Sega Saturn, but it's time to move on to our boy George.
Our boy George.
Oh boy. Now, madam, since
Yes.
we have watched quite a few episodes last time, but would you like to pick which one that we could watch first?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, we did Bart's Nightmare. We did the one with Lara Croft. We did Teenage Snowboarding. There's like hundreds of episodes, so we could really start anywhere.
Let's see Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie, okay. It's only a 2-minute not commercial. It's only a 2-minute review. That's a great question. We can't know because it's too long, man. Can we get a long man redeem? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what it'd be used in context for. I don't know, to make me longer? I don't know how that would work. You just, like, stretch me out. Alright. We're moving on! We're gaming in the Clinton years. Long man.
Well, the suspense is over. Banjo-Kazooie just barely misses straight A's with 1 B in difficulty. At least it's harder than the piece of cake Mario 64. Puzzle pieces, musical notes, and other collectible items are hidden everywhere in the game. Like Mario, you have to get a certain number of items to advance to the next area. Many items are not technically hidden, just laying in a spot that's out of view from your camera angle.
Is that
Banjo-Kazooie is truly one of the best action games ever made. It outperforms Mario in just about every aspect, graphics especially. The detail is amazing. Even the clouds move in the sky above.
Wow.
The water rippling and the subtle undulations of the current are incredibly realistic. Banjo is destined to win some awards.
I never expected realistic and Banjo to be, like, in the same sentence. Yeah, because how cartoony it is. I still remember when I learned about the show from Kid Icarus. Oh, I'm pretty sure that's how most people learned about this man.
We had to really think hard to come up
Also, yeah, the clouds did not fucking move at all.
Points. In fact, only 2 come to mind. First is the sometimes uncooperative camera. Second is the character voices. These distinctive mumbles are as annoying as the crying baby Mario in Super Mario World 2.
You will take that back, George. You will take that back. I will not have slander over I will find you in your house and I will correct you.
Whether it's grunts or squeaks or chirps, each character's calling card will make you want to avoid all conversations. We've only scratched the surface of this 9-level masterpiece. We hope to bring you more in the coming weeks. All we can say is, if you don't play this game, you're not a true gamer. Banjo-Kazooie is the game of the week.
Well,
I thought he
because
was...
I'm not a gamer.
Yeah, I still haven't played it, but I also thought he was just gonna say what he did in the Donkey Kong review and be like, if you don't play this game, you are stupid. Yeah, I know it's insulting, but it's also the truth. It's one of my favorite things that he said. I love that. Also, I get it. I guess I gotta stream it, or else I'm not a real gamer. I gotta boot up my Switch 2, play it on the 64 online. I gotta do it.
Go do it now.
George said so. Oh, okay, that was it. All right. For some reason, I thought that there was going to be more. I never know why I expect there to be more. All right, let's see. There's one for Klonoa, Yoshi's Story, Spot Goes Hollywood, intro. How oddly... Why is it just the intro?
Yeah, very specific.
Adventures of Lomax. What the hell is Adventures of Lomax? Discworld 2.
I don't know.
Death Song, GoldenEye, Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Well, that's one I played. You know what? Let's do Tasmania. Why not? We're just going about them in like random ass order. Whatever sounds interesting.
Yeah.
We're gaming in the Clinton years. Bum, bum, bum.
In Tasmania by Sunsoft, basically all Taz needs to do is grab kiwis and avoid vehicles on the road. To make quick work of this game, first access the options screen by pressing select on the title screen. Press AY, AY, XY, BARL. The screen will shake and you will be able to select any level of the game.
Why?
Wow.
We're already starting off with cheating. We're already starting off with cheating. We haven't even gotten to what the game is like.
Yeah, George.
Hell yeah, George. I love cheating.
This feature will be much appreciated by
I
the
love
players
cheating,
who will
Charlie.
find that
I love
Tasmania
cheating.
I love
is boring
cheating.
at times. Bottom line, Tasmania is easy to beat with stage select.
Well, yeah, George. Of course it's easy to beat if you just skip the entire game.
Like, no shit, Sherlock.
Yeah, no fucking shit. I love how this man just thinks of like, well, yeah, it's really easy because I could just skip the entire thing, but you just use the fucking cheat codes. What did you think was gonna happen?
Dark Souls. It's a very difficult game, but it's super easy if you turn the console off.
If you just eject the game out of your system and close it, then it's really easy to beat.
It's really easy to beat it.
Wait, is that it? Is that the entire review?
Now just looking at gameplay.
It's just gameplay!
I will say Taz looks weird running like that.
He does. It looks very uncanny. This is the entire ending. Thank you for showing the ending that I could get by getting the code.
Was he just not feeling this one?
He just wasn't feeling it. He's just like, alright, I didn't actually feel like playing the game, so here's the code. That's all that I played. See ya. That's it.
Later.
Oh my god. I forgot that's how he does his review sometimes. It's great. Okay, let's see. The Jungle Book. It's less than a minute long.
Oh.
Okay. Alright. Screw it. Why not?
Fuck it.
Da-da. Well, gaming in the Clinton years. Ba, ba, ba.
Finally, a Disney game that is truly challenging.
Finally.
You'll flip when you play The Jungle Book from Virgin. Mowgli has 11 levels to complete, and each one will most likely cost him at least one life. Along your travels, you'll encounter Baloo, Kaa the Snake, and Shere Khan. This game is a welcome treat and a lot of fun if you work at it. The Jungle Book music has been recreated very well. We're not done with this game, so watch future episodes of Flights of Fantasy for more jungle fever.
Is that it?
Oh, okay.
That was it. That was just it.
That was it.
That's the entire review.
Long man.
Long man. I'm a little disappointed that it didn't carry all the O's. I'm a little disappointed in you, Gino. Maybe next time do better. Oh my god, wait. Oh my god, that was just it. That was the entire thing. It was less than like 30 seconds.
Alright, that's it.
I mean, what more do you need, really?
Yeah.
Okay. How about Batman Returns? Why not?
Sure.
I feel like that's most of my feelings towards it. It's like, yeah, let's just do that one. Why not? Okay, man, in the Clinton years, gaming years.
In Batman Returns from Konami, the Penguin and his henchmen have taken control of Gotham City's streets. The Catwoman is sharpening her claws for battle with the Batman. The Ice Princess has been kidnapped, and Batman must end the wave of crime with his cape attack, flying attack, fists, Batmobile, and more.
That wasn't really a flying attack so much as it was like a jumping pelvic thrust attack, but sure.
Unfortunately, the Batmobile stage is the only element of the game which adds to the otherwise mundane gameplay. The game needs even more variety. Kudos to Konami for setting up Batman Returns so that we only see a good ending on harder difficulty levels. You cannot just beat the game on the easy mode and see a fabulous ending. All you will see is credits. The best ending results from winning the game on the Mania level. However, you need more continues and more lives to accomplish that mission. To give yourself 9 lives like
there he is. There it is. I was literally about to say. Like, well, why don't you just cheat your way to the end? That's what you usually do. And then here are the cheats on the screen.
That's basically just the Konami code.
Press up, down, down.
That is just the Konami code. It was made by Konami.
The top buttons are not used. You'll most likely need to enter the code several times in a row before it's activated by a tone. Be sure to set the number of rests on 9. The 9 lives code can be used in conjunction with this next code, which gives you 9 continues instead of 3. Keep rest highlighted and then enter the following code on the second controller again. Up, X, left, Y, down, B, right, A. The top buttons are not used.
Took a sweet time to read
Enter this code
that.
several times as well.
Yeah.
When you hear the tone, be sure to set the difficulty level on Mania before exiting. You will encounter Catwoman twice. She is actually the hardest villain in the game. In the first encounter, use constant cape attacks, cape sweeps, and test tubes, which are tossed by pressing the top R and then X.
I think you just like two-shotted her.
ONGLOOOOONGMAAAAAAAAAAAN.
Thank you. That was much better. Thank you.
Press select until you get the spear gun and use it. Press A to kick Catwoman to the right corner. Repeat the process, backing up a little each time to keep her trapped there. Bottom line, the hints are probably your only chance to see the special Dark Knight screenshot at the very end of the Mania ending. The challenge is fairly high without these tips and close to nothing with them.
But what's the point of that? You just show me what the ending is. What's the
You
point?
know,
What's the point, George? All like Catwoman
Two
just have to meet.
cheat codes.
True.
2 cheat codes, it strats like how to beat the game. Cool, thanks, George. You're a real one.
Thanks, Georgie. Ooh, okay. You know what? What we could do? We could start from like up here because apparently this is the top of the playlist. We could start from here and we could just let the episodes play out, or we could maybe be
Okay.
spicy and shuffle them.
Ooh,
We could do that.
let's be spicy.
Yeah. We'll watch the Final Fantasy. That's 6, right? I think that's 6.
I believe that's 6.
It's like one of the longer ones. It's like 7 minutes. So I guess he'll actually go into depth on this one. Let's see. Oh wait, hold on. Let me just make sure that I get a little spicy and shuffle the playlist. There we go. Now whatever comes next will be a surprise.
Ooh.
One of the longer ones. We're gaming in the Clinton years. Bum, bum, bum.
Once again, in medieval times, technology has clashed with magic in a war of the Magi. In Final Fantasy III,
Magi.
you'll become familiar with
Oh,
the
that's
quiet,
right. It was
good,
called Final
hardworking
Fantasy
people
III.
at the hands of a frightening
Yeah, in the
empire,
state,
which
Yeah,
has
yeah.
in the
rediscovered
West,
long
yeah.
lost art of magic. The game
The title
begins as three
confused me.
soldiers of the Empire spot the town of Narsh from high on a cliff. The third soldier is actually a young woman named Terra, who's being controlled by the other two with a slave crown. The soldiers make their way to Narsh in a search of an Esper who is rumored to be in an old mine.
This is now part of my autism. Thank you, old Japanese commercials.
After passing through the town and fighting some weak opponents in the streets, you reach the mine and enter. A save point is close at hand for you to save your progress. After saving the game, you approach
There's
a
an
nearby
episode that's
wall and
5
bust it
seconds
down.
long.
Unfortunately,
We gotta find it.
a guard is on the other side, and he calls upon the mysterious Whelk monster to defeat you. Whelk is actually a supernatural turtle look-alike with the ability to store energy in its shell. Only attack the head if you want to survive. When it disappears, heal your party members, or just wait until the head returns before giving it another 3 hits. After the battle with Whelk,
Okay, thank you
you'll
for the
encounter
walkthrough.
Espers are simply frozen creatures on the surface.
This is a
But
very.
they're so mysterious, there must be something more to them.
This isn't really so much of a review as much as it is like, here's how you beat the game.
Final attack for you. You wake up unaware of what has just happened. You're in a cozy bed, and an old man who found you begins to explain that you are being controlled by a slave crown. Before you're able
Just
to
a Wendy's
remember
slave crown for me.
soldiers
You
knock on the
know,
door,
you know it's
demanding to
obvious.
enter. The old man helps you slip out the back door, but the soldiers see you on your way to the mines again. Enter the mine quickly
Ah,
and
yes,
save
the
your
children
game.
yearn for the mines.
Explore the mines thoroughly. The first treasure chest houses a phoenix down, while the second nearby chest contains a sleeping bag. Proceed through the mines. Uh-oh.
Okay.
The soldiers have caught up to you.
Oh,
Luckily,
no!
You escape them through a hole in the ground, but your fall knocks you unconscious. Your dreams reveal a time when you were being trained
what
by
is this
Emperor
pitch
Gestalt
vision?
to fight in machines. Meanwhile, the old man sends his good
That could
comrade
probably
Locke
just be part
to
of the
mines to assist
normal
Terra.
game. I
Since
haven't
Terra's
played Final Fantasy
unconscious,
VI.
You'll need to defend her by
Yeah,
fighting
me
all the
neither.
oncoming soldiers before they reach her.
Apparently it's a
The
very
great
good one.
Muggles will step in and give you a hand,
Yeah, hey,
especially
well, I could-
when you
could
fight
think
the
about
leader.
it.
Attack the leader first.
Oh no,
then
one
defeat
sleeping
the
bag.
Lobos.
Chat will
After
have to
this battle, Locke
share.
will carry poor Terra out of the mines.
Well,
Terra
well, I
awakes
guess
near
we-
the exit,
I
which
guess
Locke
I have to
says is a
stay
secret to
warm.
most people. With the Empire behind
Alright,
you
madam,
for
get
the
over
time
here.
being, enter the beginner's
Okay.
training house near the edge of the Narsh village.
Hell yeah.
Inside, you can replenish your life fully at the recovery pot and save the game at a save point. Explore the rest of the building, then leave Narsh and set out for a quick journey. to
Whoa,
Figaro.
what the hell was that?
Oh,
King Figaro
okay.
fixated on women, and he especially likes
Did
Terra.
nobody
When the
pick
king
that up
finally leaves
during the editing
room,
phase? No?
Explore the castle to find treasures, item
I
shops,
guess they
and
just
an
let
inn.
that through.
During your exploration, you will discover that Figaro and his brother Sabin's father is dying.
Oh
Return
no.
to the throne room to find King Figaro, and soon the game will be interrupted by the arrival of a very majestic presence, Kefka, the loyal servant of Emperor.
Why is the
Gestalt.
footage like this now? Why is it tilted?
His guards are at his
What
beck
the
and
fuck,
call, and
what?
they sweep the sand off his shoes. Indeed,
It's, like,
Kefka
cropped
enjoys
poorly,
power,
too.
as you will see later in the game. Be prepared for many more storylines and characters.
Wait a minute. What was that laugh? What was that?
Enjoys power, as you will see later in the game. Be prepared for many more storylines.
Is that the fucking Sonic.exe laugh?
Hey, play it again.
Well, hang on. Let me turn it up a little bit too.
Kefka enjoys power, as you will see later in the game. Be prepared for many more.
Oh, I think it is.
Is that where it comes from?
I guess it comes from Kafka.
Oh my god. I feel like this might be like normal knowledge to know to those who are like in depth with like Sonic 06 lore, not 06, Sonic EXE lore, but I did not know this.
Storylines and characters, and most of all, great music in the remaining adventures in Final Fantasy III. Final Fantasy III is an awesome game. The beginning is a little slow, but the plot really thickens at Figaro Castle. Final Fantasy III includes great graphics, great play control, great challenge, and endless fun. So this game is a must-have for true fans of the fantastic.
All right.
You're all
Okay.
probably nearing the end
Oh.
of Final Fantasy III.
All right. I thought
you'd
that I
enjoy
thought
a
he-
blast
that
from
I
the
thought that's
past of the early
where it was going to
adventures in the
end.
game. At one time, Kefka had arrived at Figaro Castle looking for Terra. Since Edgar doesn't hand over Terra, Kefka sets Figaro Castle on fire. Tara, Edgar, and Locke manage to escape from the Empire's
How much
attack
of this
via
is he going to
Chocobo.
recap?
Before leaving, Edgar switches the castle into submerge mode, and before Kefka can do anything about it, the castle reels in the towers close to the main body of the castle and dives under the sand. The trio heads for the town of South Figaro, but to get there, they have to make their way through a small cave. Luckily, a recovery spring is right inside to replenish your HP to maximum levels.
Guys, I feel
What
like I
is
don't even
HP?
need to play
HP
Final
stands
Fantasy
for hit points,
6 after
and the more
watching
you
this. I
have,
feel like
the
I'm gonna
longer
get
you'll
the
stay
gist of what
alive.
happens.
Upon exiting the cave, travel southeast for a short distance until you reach South Figaro. There's lots to do in South Figaro. Check all the barrels and secret places to find hidden items like tonic, a recovery potion. You'll return here later in the game to tie up loose ends, but for now you should update your weapons and armor and stock up on tonic at the item shop. If you can afford it, buy 20 or more of them. The big
Okay.
statue on
Fun.
the northern end of the town belongs to Alzer, and there's a secret passage behind the bookcase in the bedroom. Enter the secret passage to find Alzer's basement. If you don't have the money to stay at the inn, then head north from South Figaro until you reach a cabin. This is Sabin's cabin, and you can
Is he
use the
just going
beds
to
get
walk
a
through
good
the
night's
entire
sleep.
game?
Sabin is Edgar's
think he's
brother,
just gonna
and
give us a
according to
walkthrough
some
of the
guy who comes
game.
from Mount
I
Colt,
think it
Sabin
is.
is up in the mountains meditating since his martial arts teacher has been killed. On one side of Mount Colt, you'll run into a very nasty enemy, Vargas. Vargas is the son of Sabin's martial arts instructor, and he's jealous that Sabin was chosen to succeed his dad. Vargas can be defeated with Sabin's Blitz command. You'll probably notice that Sabin looks like Guile from Street
Look
Fighter
to the
2.
secret
Check
passage
out
in
that
Jesse's
wild hairdo.
bedroom.
Don't be surprised if some of his
Oh
moves
my.
remind you of Guile's.
Is my ass the
After
secret
Sabin
passage?
joins your party at Mount Colt, you'll visit the Returners' hideout. The Returners are like the rebels from Star Wars. They are against the Empire. Here you'll meet Bannon, the leader of the Returners, and together you'll all hold a meeting to discuss the war. Everyone agrees that Terra's magical powers are their only hope. Terra has to make a difficult decision at this point of the game. Using her magic hurts her body, but using her magic is the only way to stop evil. Once Terra decides to join, a desperate messenger arrives with the news that the Empire has attacked South Figaro and is heading this way. It's time to make a quick escape via raft on the Leyte River. In two places
I
during
feel
your
like he's
wild ride,
skimming
you'll be
over,
able
like,
to
so
choose
much.
which way to go. At the first river bend, go north, and the second time, go left. The biggest problem in the Leyte River is not the water, it's what's in the water. Ultros, to be specific. Winner of Nintendo Power's Best Villain Award, Ultros is a crazy octopus who will follow you throughout much of the game
best
and surprise
villain?
you with many unexpected appearances. During the battle with Ultros, be sure to employ Bannon's health spell on every round. In all the chaos, Sabin ends up in the water and is carried away by a swift current. Will you ever see him again? Tune in next time and you'll find out.
Wow, what a
Oh.
cliffhanger.
Damn, alright. Was there ever a part
Wow.
2? Was there ever a part 2 to
Guess-
this
Guess we'll never
walkthrough
know what
review?
happened to Sabin.
I guess we'll never know.
Yeah.
And we'll live knowing that Ultros was the greatest villain of the year of 1990, whatever the fuck they came out. Alright, what's next? What's next? 20-year game music mashup. Oh, wait. No? I don't.
It's part of the
I don't-
playlist?
This was in the playlist? Wait, is this just like... Is it just music? Hold on. It is just music!
It's just music.
I mean, I appreciate music as much as the next gal, but like, I'm not here for the music. I'm here for George's opinions on Silicone Graphics Computers! No, we already watched the Mist one. What's next? Tale of the Sun.
Tale
Don't
of the
know what
Sun.
that is. Tale of the Sun. Do 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 do.
Sony apparently doesn't mind embarrassing itself with the release of Tale of the Sun.
Wow.
Probably
Wow,
one of the
okay.
best
Wow,
games
what an
ever
opener.
Starting off
The
strong.
graphics have the quality of caveman carvings. Yes, we are aware of the irony that the game is about a caveman. The play control is also incredibly unrefined. Sometimes you must try several times to pick up an item that's right in front of you. Basically, you
I mean,
run
it looks
around
like you're picking them up
munching
just
zillions of
fine.
food chunks while trying to expand your tribe.
Oh.
Pretty lady.
Fellas. Chat. Hubba hubba. New waifu unlocked. And so they should be as Bears of 2026. True!
The ultimate goal is to build a tower of mammoth tusks reaching to the tail of the sun. From just the footage you see here, you can tell how incredibly pathetic this game is. There's a quote from PSX Power.
Damn, he's not fucking around this time.
It reads, "This is one of the most immersive games we have seen on the PlayStation. Well, at least one good thing can come from Tale
Whoa,
of the Sun."
okay. Jesus.
Know not to read
George, your footage.
PSX Power.
Damn. He was not having it with whatever the hell this game is.
Not fucking with that
He
game.
was not fucking with it at all. I feel like that's the most like brutal he's been with the game so far. God damn. That was relentless, George. Can we get more of that? Xenogears?
Really feel with Xenogears.
As in the
Our
Xenoblade?
last game of the day is Squaresoft's Xenogears.
BBB.
To enjoy this game, you'll have to overcome the shoddy graphics. The first town has a very dull color scheme, not to mention the dull townsfolk who like to yammer on in endless conversations. You can't even stop a conversation once you've started it.
Holy mother of forehead.
Look at
What?
that forehead.
That is a 5 head. That's like
Dear Lord.
that's like what is that show? Like Code Lyoko. That's what this character
Yeah,
design
Code
reminds me
Lyoko
of.
has
That is a
forehead.
Code Lyoko forehead.
You're forced to sit there and listen. Sometimes the only way to
Oh, the
advance the game is
fuck
to
you,
talk to every
Xenogears is
person you
amazing.
can,
I've never
but
heard
you
of
should
this.
be able to talk to people faster. The game also suffers from way too many encounters with enemies. These battles are fairly easy in the beginning, but they're still very annoying. Xenogears can be called a less glamorous version of the classic Final Fantasy III. Like that game, the plot gets better as you progress. The cinematic sequences are some of the best ever.
Whoa,
combining
animated
Japanese
cutscenes.
animation
They had
with
animated
computer animation
cutscenes?
that we've seen in Klonoa and Final Fantasy VII. The story begins when a spaceship's electronic controls are taken over by an unknown force. The captain is forced to enact a self-destruct mode. We just have to show you this beautiful cinema. Sit back
Please,
for a
please
moment
do.
and enjoy.
You know what he says? I can't tell if he's being sarcastic or not. Oh no, my wife and my child that look the same. Please tell me that, like, the rest of this review is just the cutscene. My wife and my smaller wife. Okay, when I said that the rest of this review should just be the cutscene, I wasn't being serious, George.
I think it's...
I wasn't being serious. Whoa, titties!
Whoa!
Can't show that on TV, George. I'm just waiting for him to say some shit like, in the next Xenogears game, we'd like to give the purple lady breast cancer. I'm still not over that Lara Croft one. George Wood, Mr. Clinton years. When I
Mr.
said,
White.
Mr. White, when I said that I want the rest of the review to just be playing a cutscene, I was fucking kidding. I did not think that he was actually going to do it.
He called your bluff?
Anyway, here's Grid Runner. I don't know what this is either, but we're gonna find out. We're gaming in the Clinton years.
Axel, I'm picking up a distress signal.
Any signs of life?
Nothing.
Let's go in for a closer look.
Oh, those are early 3D models, all right. Made with
Yep.
the finest Silicone Graphics Computers.
The signals are coming from beyond these doors.
Is this just the opening fucking cutscene? Does he say anything?
Perfect challenger for my...
You get so
Oh my god, he does. He
it
does.
looks like nothing more than
A full minute in. Minute and a half.
Wow.
I thought it was just going to be just a cutscene for a minute.
At first glance, Grid Runner looks like nothing more than another simple game from the era of Asteroids and Pac-Man. There is some truth to that, but Virgin's Grid Runner still managed to surprise us with its addictive quality. The game is not addictive because it's incredibly fun. Rather, the reason is just that you always think you can win. Every time you play, you get so close to beating the current world, but most of the time, the real winning factor is luck, plain and simple. So what is this game about? Well, it's a glorified version of tag. After you make your opponent it, you have to pass by a certain number of flags and then turn them to your color, blue. The number of flags needed varies
I've never
per
heard of this
level,
game, so
but
I'll
it
just
is
take your word
often
for
8
it,
or
I
9.
guess.
The game turns nuts on you when your opponent turns your flags to red, and when he tags you, so you have to tag him back before you can collect more flags. The action gets faster and faster. Your enemies get harder to corral. The grid levels become larger and larger. The learning curve is very smooth, and extremely persistent players, the ones that burn the midnight oil, yet have the sense to know when to rest their thumbs, will beat the game in a week. The entire game has
But if you happen to have the
with
cheat
3
codes, you
levels
can beat
each,
it in 5
plus
seconds.
World 15, the final battle with only 1 level, thank goodness. World 15 requires a whopping 30 flags. The enemy is the woman who trapped you in the opening sequence. When you beat World 14, she will appear in this single interstage scene.
You have failed me, Numian!
Cool.
Oh. Cool. I just love that he said that. Also, Hot Woman?
Cool. A
Woman.
password
Cool.
is given for each completed world. Otherwise,
Oh my
the
god.
game would be impossible to
Mommy?
beat. Admittedly, the
I
game
think.
is fun, but not worth buying. Good players
BRB, gotta pee. Okay, I'll finish the rest of this amazing review. I'll catch you up to speed if anything funny happens.
will get too far too fast, and for $50, you need to have more than 1970s gameplay. It's difficult for us to say that because this is a good game. The game designers did a great job of adding variety to each world. One of the best worlds is Galacia, a slippery ice world which almost every video game seems to have.
The ice level is the best one? Where you have slippery-ass controls? I mean, I haven't played the game myself, so maybe he's right about that. I don't know, but, like, that just seems like a weird fucking thing to say.
Other levels have different kinds of warps that jet you away from your enemy. I like that. Later in the game, though, your enemies are harder to tag, and the mazes become increasingly complex. Your character runs so fast that it's sometimes hard to turn corners. But this irritation is forgivable because speed is the key to success.
Speed is key! I can't believe that Jacksepticeye would steal from this specific Game in the Clinton Years video. I can't believe he would do that. That's fucked up.
Grid Runner lives up to the high standard of quality set by Virgin, but
Is
the
that-
challenge is not high enough
is
despite
that
the
another
rigorous
cheat code?
workout that you'll get. After you beat the first world, you'll get the idea and gradually make your way to the end. So instead of paying cash for the game, play a real-life version of it. Grid Runner makes for a wild party game. Speaking of wild, here's a spectacular ending to the game. You can thank us later.
Thank you, George, again for showing the ending of a video game that I'll never play. And I have zero context as to anything.
The ship! The miner's breaking up!
Is that it? Is that it? That was the ending? Okay, well, maybe I am thankful that I didn't spend time that I was never going to spend on that. Whatever the fuck that was. Breath of Fire 3. I don't know much about Breath of Fire. I know that it is, in fact, an RPG. What an ending. I know, right? Amazing. Amazing ending. I'm glad that George got to share with us all. I don't know where Breath of Fire is. It's another 2-minute review. It'll be short and sweet. But gaming in the Clinton years. Bum, bum, bum.
Lastly, Capcom scores points with PlayStation RPG fans with the charming Breath of Fire 3. Disregarding full motion video, the game is better than Final Fantasy VII, though not as good as Wild Arms.
You can keep going. I'm on mobile. I'll use the restroom. Damn. Pissing all by yourself, beautiful? For real, though. You piss loud as fuck, and I think that's pretty cool.
Breath of Fire 3 is very well designed, making use of any opportunity to increase interactivity. Early in the game, your dragon-like character is caught and transported via train. It may take a moment for you to realize that this is not part of the automatic cinema scenes. You can rock yourself free from the train. Funny how they didn't think to nail down the cage.
Is that person naked? What is happening there? I've never seen these games, but I do like the asymmetrical sprite style to it.
Breath of Fire 3 is fun, but not flawless. Even on the fastest setting, the dialogue is unbearably slow, and you can't skip dialogue. Also bad is the awkward diagonal control, especially when you're searching for hidden items. The game is bogged down with way too many enemy encounters. You can't take 10 steps without entering battle. These valid complaints are still not enough to keep the game from getting high ratings. B's for control and difficulty, and A for design.
Well, George, we're just like bitching about the game the entire time, kind
Here's
of.
one last example of that great design.
Okay.
When Bunyan catches you stealing from him, he punishes you by forcing you to chop his logs. If only he knew how much fun this was. Of course, chopping logs in games is a lot more fun than chopping them in real life. So there you have it. Breath of Fire 3 is something you can play until the cows come home.
The most fun part about the game, chopping wood minigame. Everything else, take it or leave it. Oh my god, Madden Universe made a cameo in the game. Isn't that wild? That was it. Mole. Alright, what's the next one? Come on, what's the next one? Clay Fighter. Okay, alright. Bit of a more familiar name. Jesus! The volume is not very consistent with these intros. Gaming years.
Interplay's Clay craze began with Clay Fighter, a street fighting game with competitors who are eager to become king of the circus. These various comical characters...
King of the amazing digital circus? I mean, this is a digital game.
Characters are Helga, the big fat Viking, Ichabod Clay, Taffy the Stretchmeister, Bonker the Clown, the powerful Tiny, Blue Suede Goo, also known as Elvis, the gooey sticky Blob, and the mysterious Clay Boss. Clay Fighters are...
Guys, is this who I think this is? Is this the Taffy of the Long Long Man? Could it be?
Welcome alternative to the serious blood and guts fighting games. The punches, kicks, and special moves are more humorous than anything else. The best way to bash your Clay opponents is to use far-reaching attacks. Taffy offers the best of this attack style. Press down and then R to extend a quick and devastating kick attack. Try to use this cool technique as your opponent lands
the cool technique of spamming a kick button.
Vulnerable to this attack. Turn and face him before you kick him each time. You won't get an ending ceremony on the easy mode, so when you finish the game, you'll be whisked back to the opening screen. Overall, Clay Fighter is a nice treat for gamers. Its only flaws are the slow play control and mediocre difficulty. Clay Fighter Tournament Edition is an improved version of this game with better play control, and Clay Fighter
the cool
2
tech of
will bring
spamming
even more
moves.
Clay characters and Clay action.
He would think that it's cool. He would love it.
Clay fighter, clay fighter, come on fight them if you dare. Clay fighter, clay fighter.
Damn, it's kind of jamming. Alright, that was the rest of it. Alright, what's next? What's next? What's next? Come on, George. Give me something good. Spyro the Dragon. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. I need to know what he thinks of Spyro the goddamn dragon. The gaming in the Clinton years. Gaming years.
Sony's biggest game before the November release of Crash Bandicoot Warped is Spyro the Dragon. You've no doubt seen the ads all over TV. While Spyro is a solid B game, it won't send Crash running for his money. Control is very important in a 3D game. Spyro's control feels a tad loose. We're not being picky, but we do have to say that this is only a minor flaw. The dual shock controller really vibrates in this game, a nice peripheral feature. But
hell yeah, I bet you love the DualShock vibrating, don't you, George? Yeah, you do.
That's nowhere near as noteworthy as the gems in the game. In most games, you have to bust open crates or creatures to expose gems or items, but half the time you're going so fast that you miss the gem while busting through things. In Spyro...
Was the music fucking up in the background the entire time, or do I just not know the soundtrack of this game very well? Because it sounded like it was stuttering like hell.
The gem draws to you once it's exposed, so there's none of this circling back business for every stupid
I
gem.
think it is.
This incredibly small touch shows a real concentration on maximizing the gameplay experience. Another example of this
Lovely
commitment to
charging it
quality
3
are
times.
the two options for camera movement, active and passive. Active is the best choice to keep the action centered. Spyro the Dragon is well done overall. The only real drawback is that we've seen all this before, but we haven't seen Crash Bandicoot Warped. That problem is solved by pressing L1 and triangle on the title screen. You'll access a playable sneak peek.
Oh
at
my god,
Crash's
yes,
upcoming
you get
adventure.
to see
Crash,
Cash
what
Banuka
happened to
2!
Cortex? And what about the Cortex Vortex? It's still up there.
Also, why is his triangle looking like that? Oh, okay, so that's just the ending of the review. You get to look at Crash 2. The end. What? That was it. That was it. Amazing Spyro review. What's next? Adam's Family Values. Well, that's a weird looking triangle, yeah. Jesus! What, one moment you're like quiet as shit and the next you're trying to destroy my eardrums. Pick a side, George!
The Addams Family's odd humor is well captured in Addams Family Values by Ocean. As Fester, you must find baby Pubert. Each section of the game is long and involved. The action is composed primarily of searching for items and people to give them to. Fester's only weapons are his zap attack, magical seeds, small rocks, stone marbles, green slime, and bowling balls. The zap attack
George,
is
you want to
simply
speak
an
up over the
electric
music?
bolt of energy that's
George?
emitted when you press the B button.
George, the
X
music,
button is used for
the music is a bit
interactive
loud,
acts like
George.
killing people. Each family
I can
member does
barely
not
hear
play a
you,
large
George.
enough role, except Fester.
George!
The game is very challenging, so the password feature is a must.
Is that it?
Bottom line, this
Okay.
is a good game, but it's really another Zelda imitation. Although
That
the
was
Addams
such a
humor
long
is found in
pause.
the text messages, the Addams theme is not brought out in the game. A good improvement would be to allow the players to play each family member throughout the adventure. Play control is absolutely frustrating, since the electric ray at the beginning of the game only hits enemies on Fester's right side.
And that was it. That was it. Guys, these reviews, they're certainly something. Maybe we can look ahead a little bit. Maybe we could see if there's anything that would be preferable to watch. Okay, wait. Why did it go all the way to the bottom? Where are we? Where are we in this playlist? What's next? I'm a little scared to see what's next. What? No, 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 no. That's not what I clicked on. That's not what I clicked on. That's not what I clicked on at all. What do you mean? I thought this was supposed to be shuffled into play. What happened? The shuffle button didn't fucking work. We should watch that movie. Wait, what movie? Gaming in the Sonic Paradox years. Hi, love. Madam went to go piss, girl, and so it's just me right now, but she was here. Flintstones. The hints. Please tell me. Please tell me the hints of Flintstones for what, the Super Nintendo? The Addams Family and the sequel. Oh, hell yeah! We should watch the Addams Family. I remember I put them on the polls and nobody voted for them, but we could do it later this year.
Flintstones on your own. This popular children's game is, ironically, too hard for young players, but co-creator Mark Rogers wanted the game to be challenging. On the nifty password screen, enter Barney grabs blue trees.
Is this based off of like the movie? Because I think this is supposed to look like John Goodman. It certainly doesn't look like how he looks in the cartoon. I think this is based off the movie. Yes, we are watching Jessie. It's good for your spleen.
It doesn't make sense, but at least it lets you skip levels. During play, press...
We're already starting off with like, hey, if you want to play the game, don't. Just skip the levels.
Then X to skip to the current level. As you skip your way through the game, you can even watch all the cinema scenes that serve as little rewards throughout the game. Each scene is just one set backdrop that doesn't change, making them not too jazzy.
It's not really reward if you just like skip to it then, is it?
Don't you miss the cinema scenes of Ninja Gaiden 2? Now that's...
I'm sorry, did you... Do you want to repeat that? How did you say that?
Making them not too jazzy. Don't you miss the cinema scenes of Ninja Gaiden 2? Now...
Ninja Gaiden. I feel like aside from the Angry Video Game Nerd review, that's the only time I've ever heard it pronounced Gaiden.
Now that's a good cinema scene. The ending scene to Flintstones has the bad guy getting buried in his own cement. Serves him right. Believe it or not, that's the whole ending. Plus, of course, credits. Don't you wish games resembled movies in more ways than just credits?
Wait, what was that? What was that?
That was a weird way to end it.
Yeah, I don't. It was like a split second of what was that? Mortal Kombat 3?
Oh yeah, that's like 3.
What the fuck was that?
Credits. Don't you wish games resembled movies in more ways than just credits?
Like it sounded like he was like mid breath too. It's just like moving on next game. Holy shit. You know what? Just when I was starting to feel a little bit disappointed, he brought it back.
He brought it back, old George.
Final Fantasy VII Ares/Ares 7. Fucking spoilers, but okay.
Well, okay. For people who haven't played 7, don't get too attached to Ares, I guess.
I guess. If it doesn't talk at this one, then we're gonna skip it. You're like, wow, I can't believe that Aerith died. What a fucking idiot.
Wow.
Wait, hold on. Does he say a word? I don't think he does. He doesn't say a word. He just uploads a spoiler for no reason. He just fucking. Ah, yes, I remember from the Flintstones movie where Fred gets dragged to hell with Sub-Zero. Yeah, I remember that too. Hey, Fred, you want to say Gex 3? Gaming years.
Gex 3 for the PlayStation fares much better. The graphics are excellent. Like Crash Bandicoot 2, the snow level is where the game really shines.
He really loves the snow level. He loves ice physics, I guess. We brought this up like earlier in another game. He just loves the ice physics.
In the ice, beautiful color
which is usually like the worst part.
Polygon loss
with the ice physics, yeah.
Just use a fatality, Fred.
Going a little overboard, but who cares? Of course, camera and control problems still prevail. The camera starts to move when you need it locked down, like when you're lining up a jump. This problem is more prevalent when Gex is standing near a wall. The imperfect control requires you to jump unreasonably early when crossing an abyss. First Rugrats, then Gex, now Gex 3? The developers should pay attention to the majority of platform games out there, which allow you to wait until the very last inch of ground before jumping.
Yeah, game designers, get it together.
One of the best levels in the game is the army level, which feels fresh and different. There's just something funny
Why is
about a
this so
lizard
quiet?
controlling a tank. Many levels, however, feel
Seduce
derivative of
me.
other games.
Oh god. Whore the kid. You want me to seduce you? Alright. I'll have say Gex with you.
The Gex series itself. Gex needs to focus on more specific parodies in its levels to retain its originality. I'd rather see a Twin Peaks parody than just a parody of the horror genre. Just imagine the red curtains, zigzag floors,
Gex does a
backward-talking
Twin
dwarves,
Peaks
stiff
parody.
coffee, endlessly repeating
What an
halls and
oddly
rooms.
specific
If we could experience all
thing
this
to
in a
want
video game,
referenced.
I'd die and go to
Yeah.
heaven. Gex 3 Decover Gecko is a good game, but next time the developers had better come up with some original ideas.
Well, about that.
Well,
about that. About that. I don't think that there was another Gex game after this, so,
About that, Mr. Wood.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mr. Wood. You're gonna be very either delighted or disappointed. I'm not really sure.
Mr. Wood, you gotta sit down for this.
Alright, Batman and Robin.
Oh boy, this
come
game.
on. Come on, I need to know what you think of...
An E, a D,
Yeah.
and an A for Batman and Robin. As any longtime gamer will know, when you see ratings like this, you can assume the A in challenge is a direct result of the E quality play control. This game is no exception. In this age of graphical superiority...
Oh, hold on.
Pissing all by yourself, handsome?
Well, I would have been pissing with Madam earlier, but unfortunately, that's not how that works. But I will change to my Rouge costume. So thank you for that, Zero.
Where just about every game has decent graphics, video game companies still churn out mini games with far from decent control. Coupled
What
with the
the
game's
hell am I
sporadic
looking
design,
at?
The poor control
This
makes
is Batman and Robin
just
on the
plain
PlayStation
inaccessible.
1.
That's too bad. Because
I
the
thought it was
game
going to
is
be
so
like
long
the
and
SNES beat 'em
involved.
up game or something.
It has more
Also,
subplot than the movie,
why does he
but
look
it's still hard to tell which is
as
worse,
stiff
the
as
game or the
he
movie.
moves in the movie?
They're both really bad.
Because I
The
guess
game
they wanted
probably
to
has
be
the edge.
accurate to how
At least you
Batman
can
moves.
see the effort.
It looks like it
the
controls
way-
like Resident Evil.
Oh, Jessie. It does control like it's Resident Evil.
Simple movement is
Oh,
awkward,
no.
akin to Resident Evil, but without the stability of static backgrounds. If you're going to have control this bad, at least keep the camera still. Death comes quickly in Batman and Robin, but that's almost apropos. Nice effort, but no cigar.
Quickly, Batman and Robin.
I've never seen this. Wait, that was the entire thing. That was it.
That was the entire thing.
I got to see like
Yeah.
Batman's incredible moon jump, and then that was that was all right.
All right, yeah.
So I guess A in difficulty is like a bad thing. His rating system is so confusing.
It is very confusing, yeah. I
Oh.
don't get it.
Killer Instinct? Oh Jesus! Have some fucking consistent
That's
volume control, man.
consistency.
Yippee-ki-yay, another street fighting game. Killer Instinct Gold, while noteworthy from a programmer's perspective, comes across as just plain blah to us. The best part of the game is not even in the game. It's the handy cheat sheet that comes inside. No more
This man loves his fucking cheats.
keeping out the instruction booklet. As you can see, all the characters from Killer Instinct 2 for the arcade are here in this home version. Each character has enough moves, combos, linkers, special attacks, finishers, and God knows what else to kill somebody. Literally.
And God
KI
knows
Gold
what
is rated
else.
T for teens, and rightly so. Remember our report on video game violence? Too bad we didn't have some
I
footage
do
of this
remember
little baby.
that.
The 3D graphic realism of KI makes the violence that much more noticeable. Just look at how Tusk just whacks this person to death with his sword. Ouch. Isn't it
Ouch.
interesting that even Nintendo, who
Ouchie.
once had a policy against this stuff, got lured into the street fighting genre because of the pot at the end of the bloodstream? We're not advocating censorship or even commenting on whether or not the game is wrong. But it just makes us wonder why people actually spend $80 to beat a bunch of sprites into the ground when they can do it for free on a real live human being.
I'm sorry, what, George?
What the hell?
What are you advocating here?
Remember, folks, don't spend $80 fighting people in a make-believe video game. Go out to the street and punch somebody instead.
Okay, turn off
Yeah,
the
why
tisk-tisk
you pay
mechanism in your
$80
brain.
to
It was
beat
a
someone
joke,
up? We can
a
just
bad
like run up on a random human being and do it.
Oh my god. This is the unhinged shit that I was here for in the first place. I'm so glad that we kept going.
Nintendo's press releases make KI Gold sound like a revolution in gameplay. Yet, as with sports games, the real revolution involves only the amount of options, which are added as you beat various difficulty levels. The press releases also talked about KI's 6 modes of play, although we count 7. Arcade, team...
Guys, 6-7. 6-7.
Elimination, tournament, practice, training, and focus training. The arcade mode is the only mode that will net you an ending. A mini ending first appears in the normal difficulty mode. A complete ending is available on hard, extra hard, or master. The extra hard mode is exactly that. Thank goodness for unlimited continues. I don't
want to be your editor anymore. No, love, please! Please, I need the extra hands. Come back.
I don't know how we did it.
I won't make
But we
6-7
beat the
jokes
game on
anymore, I
extra
swear.
hard and got the ending for Spinal, as well as access to the master level. We'll show you Spinal's ending in just a minute. KI seems to be a rush title for the N64.
Why
The
do you
camera
just
isn't
love
utilized very
showing
well,
endings to
except
video
for an opening
games?
zoom shot at the beginning of each
I
battle.
don't know.
The gameplay isn't 3D. It's practically no fun at all. The control, although more balanced and loose, is still more of a matter of luck.
It's not 3D,
The
so
game
it's
never
no
once
fun.
amazed us, although we
If
did
it's not
find
3D,
two favorite
why bother?
characters, Spinal and Tusk.
I give a
Both
shit.
fighters have long swords that can be used at long range, so you needn't risk your life by getting too close to your opponent. Two other good characters are Saberwolf and Bjorkid, a very powerful lady whose spinning leg moves are fast, overwhelming, and powerful. Too bad the game isn't the same. Now check out the ending for Spinal.
I mean, I'd want Orchid to beat the shit out of me, I'm just saying. The game is 3D, I don't know what he's complaining about. I mean, it looks like you can move in 3D at the very least. Yep, this is an ending to a video game.
That is a video game ending, yeah.
Alright, I think that we can start some time and see what the next one is. Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. What? Do you mean Street Fighter? Did they forget to add in Street Fighter?
Some games will make you laugh.
Oh wait, no,
Others
it's just
will
called
let you
Super
gloat
Puzzle
as you
Fighter.
beat
Okay.
up on your friend.
I thought they
Some
fucked up.
games will keep you glued to the screen as hours pass unnoticed.
Which, you know,
Super
it wouldn't have
Puzzle
surprised
Fighter
me.
from Capcom is one of those games that will do all of the above. This game combines elements of Street Fighter Alpha and Night Warriors with one of the most addictive puzzle games ever created. Everyone can quickly learn Super Puzzle Fighter. It's a great game for the entire family or for competitive head-to-head play. The addictive side of the game takes over quickly when you begin developing your strategies for beating up your opponent or the computer. Super Puzzle Fighter is a simple game with great appeal. In Super Puzzle
Yeah, the great appeal with all of the pixelated titillage going on here with the cat girl.
Fighter, the player attempts to outwit either the computer or another.
Oh, second beside. Damn, y'all are cycling through like all the costumes today. Thank you, Zomnius.
Human opponent in a one-on-one
It's so blurry. She looks like she's naked. I know she's not though. YouTube, don't mark this down. Oh my god, wait, we're both talking by.
Yeah.
Oh my god, your second best model's so cute though.
All gems of the same color
Oh,
that
so
are
is
touching.
yours.
Oh my god, we should have like
which,
our
when
sucking
placed on a
by
gem,
just like
will
kiss each other or
destroy
something.
all
What? Who
on-screen
said that?
gems of the same color. When the player
Who
breaks
said
their own
that?
gems, counter
Who said
gems
that?
will fall
Why are they
into
so
the hapless
right?
rival. Counter gems at first appear as blank blocks with a colored number 5, which means that the player has to drop 5 sets of gems before the counter will turn into
I
a
was
normal
hoping
gem.
she'd do that.
Super Puzzle Fighter
Artist,
is nowhere
get
near
on
as
it.
complicated as this may sound.
Get on,
And while
get
is
on with it.
incredibly
Come on,
easy to
artist,
start
get
playing,
with
it may take
Come
some
on,
time to
artist, get it
master.
together.
To complement the frenetic pace of Super Puzzle Fighter, the player must choose one of 8 familiar characters from Street Fighter and Night Warriors. Among the selectable characters are
Night Warriors?
I don't
Does he
think I've heard
mean
of Night Warriors
Darkstalkers?
Unless Dark Souls was called something different.
I don't think it was.
Ryu and Ken, the Karate Masters.
Look it
Sakura,
up.
the
Also, he's one of those that calls him Ryu. Okay.
high-kicking teen, everybody's favorite Chinese detective, Chun-Li, vampire hunter Donovan.
She's a
Felicia,
detective?
Oh,
Catwoman,
he's
Sky
not called.
Succubus,
Okay, I think he means Darkstalker the Night Warriors.
Oh, okay. That would make more sense. Also, yes, 2 baddies.
Morrigan, and Sinko, the Ghost Girl, as well as 3 extra hidden characters. Each of the characters is a shrunken cartoon parody version of the familiar fighter, with a distinctive Japanese, highly comical look to them. The characters all have unique drop patterns, which affects individual playing styles, determining how counter gems are sent to the opposing side. During play, the characters will attack each other with their respective signature moves, resulting in bursts of energy, streaming fireballs, flaming uppercuts, and a host of other on-screen actions to entertain the players. The backgrounds and music of the game are also full of in-jokes and parodies from a number of other Capcom titles. In addition, there are 5 hidden characters that players can access. Still, with all the cutesiness and admitted addiction, Super Puzzle Fighter 2 is a hard game to swallow for $50. It's extremely fun, of course, but so is every other Tetris imitator. There are a lot more exciting games out there than this.
Yeah, like?
Like?
No, oh, all right.
You gonna tell us?
Oh, wait, hold on. Somebody wishes to be pinned to your chest.
Sure.
Do you allow it? Hooray.
I allow it.
I guess you're a traitor now, Somnius, because you choose her chest over mine. I see how it is. I see how it is. Okay. I'm okay. I'm okay to share. There you go. Right here. Perfect. I still need to find like a sound for like the pin me alert thing so that I could catch it easier, but okay, we already did the Donkey Kong Country one. As amazing as it is. As amazing as that one is, well, we're gonna move on to the next one. Diddy Kong Racing. Alright, we haven't done this one yet.
Okay.
Haven't played Diddy Kong Racing, but I heard it's some good stuff. Let's see what yours thinks. Her ring is sort of blocking your chest. That's true. I could move mine a little bit.
What
but
are
I'm too
the
lazy.
ingredients for the ultimate racing game? Take a
Nixon
car,
wants to be pinned to
airplane,
you.
and hovercraft, and stir vigorously with Super Mario 64 style graphics. Fold in a world-famous video game character named Diddy Kong.
Okay, wait, hold on. Now Vixen wants to be on my chest. Okay. Alright, Vixen. You redeemed yourself. Wait, where is... I know where things are. Alright, where's Vixen? Vixen, where are you? And I'm so sorry. Where the hell?
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. Where the hell? There's too many people! Yep, there she is. Okay. Boom. There you go. All cradled up where you belong.
Plus some appealing wannabes. Sprinkle in the overly sensational marketing term real-time dynamic animation. And finally, shake generously with a good old rumble pack. Oh, and one more
generously.
thing. Top it off with a blue, clue-dispensing elephant genie who hails from India. Nintendo serves a large helping of juicy video game goodness.
Because if he doesn't, that's a weird-ass comment to make.
Diddy Kong Racing. The game features Rare's new exclusive real-time dynamic
How did you miss a key? It was 2 feet in front of you.
Right
You were going so slow.
And noticeably smoother, rounder, more realistic, and dynamically animated characters. The 8 licensed drivers in the game feature soft skinning, the process of taking a texture map and wrapping it around a polygon, instead of just painting a picture on a flat.
Also, yes, I am aware this is where Conquer originally comes from.
No question about it.
Which is
but the game
so
plays
weird
very
to me.
Similar to Mario Kart 64, with one exception: the one-player adventure mode. This feature has been way overhyped as explorative, but the only real exploration takes place in just 2 places. 1, the overworld, which you can traverse in a few minutes. And 2, the rare times when you will swerve off the racetrack to get a key or other item, which is practically in plain view.
There you go, George. You got it that time. Yeah,
the game's
you got it.
objective is for players to get first place in each race. Each race takes place on a different course. The game lets you pick from several races at a time, so you never get stuck in one area.
Go through that?
Diddy Kong Racing basically has 3 things going for it. 1, the bosses are totally cool. It will take several tries to topple the first boss, a gigantic Stegosaurus. 2, the challenge is high, with both the bosses and the entire game overall. Even easier tracks will require a little luck to finish first. Finally, number 3 is the 2 to 4 player mode. This mode is awesome because players spend more time setting up a sting where one person bombs another person just as he or she turns a corner than racing. Yes, each vehicle can be equipped with weapons. The game is all the better.
You
as
can
a
kill each
result.
other. That makes
These
the
3
game
points
so much
compensate
better.
for the game's fairly short
It
length,
makes it a
ultimately
great old
passing with a
time.
moderately enthusiastic thumbs up.
It sounded like he was taking another breath at the end there, but you know what, George? I'll let you have it. Alright, what's next one? Super Smash Bros.
I didn't know you covered this one.
And oh my god, I feel like this is gonna be just like 10 seconds of a review. It's less than a minute.
Smash Brothers is not a wrestling game. Instead, it's a collection of almost every Nintendo mascot known to man.
Why is this so slow?
Why is the speed in slow motion, George?
George, did you fuck up with the speed settings?
Pikachu even makes an appearance as an experienced fighter.
He even sounds weird.
Training. All characters have the same commands for special moves, which utilize taps and tilts on the analog joystick. The game has 2 big problems. First, you have to reset the game to change characters. Second, you can't change direction in mid-air. These flaws are significant enough to detract from the game's overall enjoyment.
That was it. That was it. That was it.
Huh.
My god. On the top right, it said speed 1.4. Why? It wasn't.
Why?
I was gonna say, like, did I accidentally fuck something up? But no, I don't. The speed playback is normal. I don't. Why? Why is it like this? What?
George, why'd you do it like this?
George, you just bitched about 2 things and then said nothing about the rest of the game. George did that in training mode. I didn't know you could do that in training mode. Okay, no, we already did Toy Story. We already did Toy Story last time, unfortunately. So we can't share that together. Yoshi's Toy Story, though. We're in gaming, and the Yoshi years. Bum, bum, bum.
Nintendo's first game of 1998 is Yoshi's Story for the Nintendo 64.
He takes a hot minute to get started.
This game is not good enough to fill the void of software for the system, but it's a short, fun game that's a good renter at best. Yoshi's Story is the sequel to Super Mario World 2 for the Super Nintendo, a game filled with unique bosses. The N64 game has the same strong points as its predecessor did. Cool enemies and stylized graphics.
Whoa.
Also great is how levels can end anywhere within the level. Once you eat 30 fruits, the level ends. If you eat only melons, the unfolding storyline will be more exciting. This element is gimmicky, but it works. Less positive are the game's overbearing controls, non-original levels, irritating music, and cheery childishness. Another thing that bugs us is that the game, while counted as 2.5D, is no more beyond 2 dimensions than Super Mario World 2. In short, we'd rather play the original Super Mario Brothers on the 8-bit Nintendo than Yoshi's
How the hell did
Story.
you do that?
This latest
How'd you
Mario
do that,
George?
George?
Just doesn't have the classic appeal that somehow still permeates that old
Irritating
clunker
music.
with the
Oh,
initials
brother,
SMB.
this guy stinks.
Yoshi's Story gets C's all the way around.
All right.
Well then.
Good review, George. Good review. What was the next one? Star Ocean, the second story. No idea what this is. But he's gaming in the Clinton years. By the way, if anyone has any specific episodes that they want us to look at, let us know. Unless it's one that I've already watched already.
This game offers 2 characters with intertwined storylines and a plot that may remind you of the X-Files.
What?
This game has almost everything.
I'm sorry. When I see like fantasy like anime girls, the last thing that I would think of would be X-Files.
And a plot that may remind you of the X-Files. This game has almost everything. You can create items.
Not what my first
cooking,
thought would be.
Metalwork, compounding, and more. Yes, we did say create items. 3 battle systems are available. One for old school traditionalists, one for action fans, and one that's in between. Unfortunately, the battles aren't much fun no matter what the setting, because battles occur far too frequently. You'll have to escape from many battles, sacrificing experience points just to keep your sanity.
But fucking skill issue, George. Does this guy like any games? Well, he loves Toy Story and Donkey Kong Country. Because if you think that Donkey Kong Country is a bad game, then you are stupid.
It's clearly a ripoff of Final Fantasy VI. Listen.
Okay, wait, I think that is Final Fantasy music.
I don't know about you.
It could be just from the same composer.
It could be.
Star Ocean is quite an epic that should not be lost in all the hype surrounding Final Fantasy VIII. Just be prepared for battles galore, unless you use Game Shark codes available on the web.
Which I told he loves cheating. He loves cheating so damn much. It's so good. He loves to promote cheating so much. Pugsley's scavenger hunt. Who the hell is Pugsley?
In the Addams family, Pugsley's scavenger hunt. Pugsley
It's an
has
Addams
to run
family
the
thing.
house as
Okay.
He searches for items that Wednesday has hidden. He gets
Oh,
virtually
that
no help
kid,
from his
the
busy
brother.
family. To make matters worse, weird creatures
Oh,
have
we got
somehow
the
found their
cartoon.
way into the Addams mansion
Oh.
and are guarding each of the scavenger hunt items. The graphics are top-notch, particularly when you're in the bathtub world. The looks of the characters
Not that
are
you would
taken
be able
from
to
the
tell with how
cartoon series and not
pixelated
movie,
the footage
but the
is
fans of the movie
in
will not be
240p.
disappointed with the game in that respect.
Come on,
Younger
George.
players will
Come
think the
on,
game is funny
man.
Come on,
when
George,
Pugsley
get it
eats his
together.
sandwich after standing still for a short time, or when he bops an enemy, thus making a noise similar to a whoopee cushion.
Yeah, he
This
shits on his
incredibly
enemies.
fun action game has a fairly
Yeah,
easy
he shits
difficulty
on 'em.
level. Yes, the game is frustrating, but you should be able to overcome the difficulty with a few days practice. The game
Or
would
if
be
you
a
just
lot
cheat.
harder without the unlimited continues, but without them, the game would probably be impossible to beat.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. He always says this. It's always
Oddly,
impossible
it
to
only
beat
has
if you
4
don't cheat.
tentacles. You must swim between 2 of the tentacles as they slowly go around his head, bopping him on the head twice each time you swim by his head. After defeating this boss, you should enter the attic next. In this level, the major hint is to ride the cannonballs when necessary. Bottom line, this game has excellent backgrounds, and good players should be able to beat
Oh, that's
it fairly
trippy.
quickly.
Oh, I don't know if I like that.
Shit.
That would trip me the hell up. Alright, good review.
No review.
About
Dies
as
at the end.
anticlimactic as the rest of them. Alright, what's next? Discworld 2 Death Song.
I have no idea what this game is.
I swear to God, if it's just music from whatever this game is. It is.
There's a place you're always welcome.
It is. It is just a song. I don't want to listen to music. I want to listen to George talk about how much he loves Silicone Graphics Computers. Or Lost Vikings, duh. Oh, it's a longer one. Ooh, check, get ready. Get ready.
The Lost Vikings, Eric, Olaf, and Balon, are the hippest characters ever to hit the 16-bit front. They might even be the video game version of the Three Stooges. Always arguing.
The Three
blaming
Stooges!
each other. It's a wonder these guys could ever muster enough teamwork to get themselves safely home again. With the password MSTR, think of it as master, you can skip to the last level.
Wow, okay,
Wait,
cool. Thanks, George.
Cool, George. You're not even talking about the game. You just be like, this game is awesome. Here's how you can skip to the end.
The evil green villain you see here is Tomater. You'll encounter him in many battles before you actually win the game. If you've been discouraged by him before, fear not, because Flights of Fantasy has the inside scoop on how to clean house with Tomater.
Thank God for Flights of Fantasy.
You must drop bombs on
Thank
Tomater
you.
each time you glide over him. Be careful to glide high above him.
Are
to
these
avoid
reviews
getting
from
hit.
the 90s too? I'm
3
pretty
bombs
sure
will
they
do the
were,
trick,
yes.
And then you can get the yellow key. Use the yellow key in the yellow keyhole to open the way to the transporter. Switch to Balog the Fierce for the next leg of your mission. Fall down the long shaft and grab onto the ladder. Head right into the hallway. Carefully board the moving platform to reach the other side.
It's another walkthrough video.
Hit the
God
sound
damn it.
system at the red button to turn the gravity off. Now it's your turn to beat Tomater. Joggle the elevator up and down as you shoot at the levers to open the trapdoor under him.
But what happened to your music there, George?
Finally, Eric the Swift can join in the action. You need him to retrieve the blue key. Now you're probably wondering, why can't Balog get the key?
Yeah.
The truth is he can, but he won't be able to go anywhere with it because he can't jump. So how does Balog get out of this place? The answer is the same way Tomater did, but you need to turn off the laser.
Okay. Seems like very flawed design.
Have Eric use the blue key in the blue keyhole by pressing A. Then he'll need to jump to the transporter while pressing A in midair to turn off the laser beam. Pretty scary, huh?
Pretty scary.
For more thrashing. First Olaf defeated him.
I'm not used to him like actually like emoting. It always throws me off.
Although this seems like it would be the final confrontation, it isn't. To beat Tomater, climb the ladder and let Tomater pass. Then get off the ladder before the bombs hit you. After 2 bombs, get back on the ladder, and after 2 laser shots, drop down and give Tomater a nice, hard headbutt.
After escape to Dead Made Warcraft.
Once again,
No
Tomater
shit.
will leave you a key. Use it in the keyhole
What?
to open the space doors. Next comes the tricky part.
I can't tell if that's a joke or not because they
Have
just
Balog shoot one of his
they're just like a
arrows
bunch
to
of
the right,
Vikings
then
or
switch
not.
over to Eric so the arrow can reach the button.
That's an
Olaf will be
interesting
happy to
jump.
proceed further. The final confrontation is not much harder
It's
than
a
the other
Blizzard
battles.
game?
The trick is to have Olaf use his shield to protect the Viking party. Balog and Eric must do the offensive work. Have Balog shoot an arrow at Tomater's energy shield, then have Eric headbutt the now vulnerable enemy. Continue this attack method until Eric is close enough to jump up and flip the big red switch by pressing A. The switch will open
Okay,
the space doors,
I-
and Tomater will be sucked out into the
George?
gravity-free cosmos.
George, are you gonna talk about what you like about the game, or is it literally just a walkthrough
There
of the
goes
first
Tomater.
area?
Now the Vikings can take over the ship and go home. Our hats are off to Interplay for creating such a novel game.
Or was that the entire
Lost
game?
Vikings kept us on our toes, facing new and different challenges all of the time. Of even more significance is the way the Vikings kept us laughing through these tough spots. When you leave the game alone for a few minutes to plan your strategy, one of the characters will pick his nose, look at the booger, and express disgust. Ironically, one of Interplay's next video games will be Boogerman, a pick and flick adventure. So if you like the Lost Vikings booger
He's
action,
so
be sure
entertained
to
by
check out Boogerman when it's released. Also coming from Interplay is the Lost Vikings 2. The game is sure to have
You were
more
so
humor and
entertained by
puzzle
the
action
idea of
than please stands
boogers.
with the original. Speaking of the original, Olaf, Balog, and Eric are having troubles controlling the spaceship even as we speak.
Self-destruct sequence has been initiated.
Oh my god, wait, he's narrating.
I didn't mean to
Oh my
do
god,
that.
wait!
Crap, how are we gonna get out of this one?
5 seconds till self-destruct.
Is,
4,
is he role-playing?
2,
Guys,
1.
I think we should take the time door.
Hey, that's a good idea. Let's go, quick. Self-destruct, self-destruct.
Oh my god, he is?
Good idea. Let's go.
1, 2, 3, now! Whoa! Hey!
We've done this before.
Did he get like a couple of his friends for this part?
Wish my head weren't so big. This forest looks familiar. Hey, it looks like we're home again. Here's Hilda's house. There's Brunhild. Hey, return! Hey, return! Our heroes! Wow! Woo! Hooray! Hooray! Whoopee! Eric, you're such a stud!
What the fuck?
My hubby!
Guys, is this what it sounds like when I voice act in like in streams? You can be honest. Is this what it sounds like?
To many strange and exciting places.
Flex your muscles, guys. Come on, we should show off what we've done.
But nowhere so beautiful as home.
They're so into it. This is, it's like early machinima. It's great.
It was juicy. Look at that one.
Look what we brought back from the future.
Ew, booger!
Love how none of these are George. He just got a couple of guys. Was he paid to do this? I don't know.
Show 'em how us Vikings rumble. A 1 and a 2 and a 3.
It's still going.
5. This is gonna rock. Roll, man. Yeah, I think we're pretty cool, guys. I think we deserve a sequel. Don't you think, Baylog? Yeah, I think Silicon and Synapse should really get our butts in gear and get us moving again.
Yeah, let's do this again.
Yeah,
This
I
is
don't
really,
wanna have this
it
guy-
really does give off the energy of like
Yeah, I know, he was a dork.
how people would like roleplay video games back in the day.
Thank you, Baylog.
But it's not good. But it's so not good. It goes back to being amazing. Yeah, get that blue fuck out of here. That was amazing. Thank you, George. That was
Thank you so much, George.
that is what they call in the business cinema. I laughed. I cried. I pissed myself while watching. When your mom cuts you putting mustard on your budgie lover, what the fuck? What an interesting first message. What an interesting first message. I'm not entirely sure if I want to know what that even means. Blue fuck. Oh, okay, bye. No, Vixen, not you. You're a good blue fuck. Why is this Earthworm Jim 2 video like 10 minutes long?
Oh.
Maybe he has a lot to say about Earthworm Jim 2. Let's find out. It really do make kind of sad how, like, the Earthworm Jim creator just turned out to be a fucking massive AI, bro.
If you didn't get enough booger action
Okay,
in Enterprise Boogerman, you might
I
wanna
was
check out all the
scared
snot in Earthworm Jim
that it
2
was
from
just
Playmates.
going to be
Earthworm Jim
just
is a
raw
nutty
gameplay footage for a
character,
second.
plain old earthworm that becomes a superhero earthworm with an attitude, thanks to the powers of a mysterious spacesuit. The premise may remind you of a mask. In fact, with Jim as the earthworm's name, you can't help but wonder if this slimy hero was named after Jim Carrey, who portrayed the mask in 1994. The two characters
I
have many
somehow
parallels.
highly doubt
an
it.
article of clothing that gives superhero powers, a wacky sense of humor, outrageous voices, and the flexibility of silly putty. Jim has several abilities.
Well, thanks. I'm
in
getting
his
a
second
copyright
wild
claim for mask
adventure.
footage. Thanks,
He can
George.
use his elastic snot to swing to and fro by first jumping up and then pressing B while in midair. He can also use his head as a whip to smack at his enemies by pressing A. Naturally, he can shoot his phaser by pressing Y and flip to another gun in his inventory by pressing X. The Y button is also used for parachuting while in the air. All of these skills are needed to beat the game, which is exactly
But George,
12
how do I
fast,
beat the game
fun,
without
and
cheating?
varied stages. The first challenge of the
Practically
first stage is
impossible.
getting past the creature in the water. Before you reach the water, pick up a pig by standing in the pig pen and pressing down. Then carry the big lug to the chute. Next, put the pig on the
Oh,
chute.
it's another
then flip the
walkthrough.
switch
It's
at the
another
end of the
fucking
chute
walkthrough.
To enable the pig to slide down.
I'm
the
tired of these
incline and
walkthroughs,
land
George.
on top of the enemy. With this overwhelming burden, the enemy cannot attack you if you try to cross the water. The next obstacle is getting up the stairs in the old folks' home, which is out here in the middle of nowhere. After boarding the chair, avoid the falling grannies by pushing in the direction that the chair is going to go faster, and pushing in the opposite direction that the chair is going to go slower. When you come to some sort of pulling mechanism, you need to add weight to the left side to raise the right side so you can pass. One pig isn't enough to raise the right side, so be sure to use 2 pigs in your endeavors. This is one time when lard really comes in handy. Finish the level and prepare to get catapulted to the next. Jim's good friends, the cows, will praise him on his success. Well done.
Thank you, cows.
You might get dirty in the second
I've never
level.
played
In fact, it's really hard not to, since the whole
an
level is
Earthworm
full of
Jim
dirt
game,
you
so
must
I
plow
don't.
through with your electric drill gun.
Quickly,
Wave the gun back and forth to clear
I was
the
not
dirt
expecting
away
the
as
cow,
fast
let's
as
just say that.
possible, and make your way to the top of the screen. To get past the occasional flame, douse it with dirt and continue onward. Level 3 is called Puppy Love, and throughout the game, you will play a total of 3 Puppy Love levels. Levels 3, 6, and 10.
George,
In each of these levels,
you're letting the
your enemy
puppies die.
nemesis Cyclone
George!
is hiding inside an old house and throwing poor
George, you need
defenseless
to lock
puppies
in.
out the window. Use the marshmallow to bounce the puppies safely to the right side of the screen while taking care to look for a bomb. Make sure you get the bomb to the right side of the screen if you want to advance in the level. the bomb will go into the funnel, but Peter Puppy will retrieve it and throw it back at the evil Psychro. Naturally, the bomb will explode when it reaches Psychro, a classic method of cartoon comedy that is most apparent in the Wile E. Coyote cartoons. You leave your superpowered suit behind for the next level,
that
a watery ride through
that
something
what the
or
fuck?
someone's intestinal.
What am I looking at?
The ride is slow. You need to take your time and be careful not to touch anything, especially the bumpers. Yes, bumpers, believe it or not. You'd think these intestines were a pinball machine. At any rate, finish the level and hail a taxi when you're done. And yes, expect some congratulations from our friends, the cows.
Well done.
Thank you, cows.
On to level 5.
This guy has only read about what a cartoon is. He does not know what animation is. I'm convinced that like George is like an alien just reading prompts off a screen.
The fastest way to get the balloon to the crater is to try to kick the
I'm not
balloon
convinced
right
that
as you
George
come
is a
off
real
high-speed
human
rocket
being.
boost. These little boosts are located intermittently throughout the level in the upper left and lower right corners of the screen. Using this method will not only move the balloon faster, but will also zip you past any dangers on the ground below. Listen to the music in this level. It's reminiscent of the Cuban beat song that Jim
George
Carrey
is the
sang in
first
Mask.
AI.
Gee, there's another similarity to the Mask.
Is that really similar to the map? Is it? I don't know. It's been a hot minute since I've seen the movie, but I'm starting to think that you don't know what movies
Notice
are.
the fantastic 3D effects in this level. The shadow of the fountain changes in relation to your screen scrolling. Pay close attention on this level, because the number of puppies and the speed of their bouncing has increased. The next level is probably the nuttiest of all. The goal is to put all the cows in their barns so that they can make milk that fills a can attached to a pulley and ultimately raises a gate that blocks your path. Some of the cows, however, have been struck by lightning, or maybe UFO lasers, and their heads are on fire. Pick up a flaming cow and dunk it in the nearest bathtub so the cow doesn't blow up before you get into the barn. If
Ah,
you
yes, of
clear
course.
this fairly tedious level, don't let your ego get inflated. You haven't played level 8. In this level, Jim has an inflatable head. Press B to inflate it and rise higher, and press A to deflate it and hover where you are. For example, if an enemy is above
We're
you,
only
press A
halfway.
to hover below him and wait until he finishes throwing things until you try to pass. It's a good thing that Jim has lots of hot air. In the next level, pick up a mouse and the ball, and then carry it to the heavy machinery.
George, I
Interlock
love
the
your
ball
reviews.
into the round part
I really
of the
do.
machinery so that the mouse will make the
But
gears
we're
work by
gonna
running
need
inside
more
the
than
ball.
like basic
Go into the
walkthrough
gears, even though you get smushed.
speech.
To
Okay,
progress further
we need
into
to
the
say some
level,
more
which will have
unhinged
giant
shit,
file
or else
cabinets that
this
attack
entire
you.
stream will be a
Watch out for
flop.
all sorts of nasty foes. Next is the third and last puppy love level. By now, you know what to do here. Bounce those puppies, baby. Only 2 more levels to go. The next
Bounce
level
those
is a
puppies,
land
baby.
of food, food, and more food.
I do
As you
not
plunge
wanna hear
through this
George Wood
tasty
say that to
level,
me.
You might want to wear a bib. All the food looks delicious, enough to
It's
feed an
okay, you
earthworm
can
for
bounce my
years.
puppies.
This level is basically very simple,
Oh,
except for the
we
steak
do.
boss.
Hell
The steak
yeah.
is a formidable opponent. Watch where he moves at all times, and time your shots well if you want to make it to the last level. The final level is a fast-paced race to reach Princess What's-Her-Name. Yes, that's her actual name. Exactly describing and showing the precisely timed movements involved with beating this level is too tedious. Instead, we'll just roll the footage of the entire level, and in the meantime, we'll pop up all the information you need to use the secret stage select option.
Oh my god.
Earthworm Jim
Why
2 is a
didn't you
quick
just
and
do
easy
that for the
play,
beginning
even
experience
without
all the
stage
time?
select.
You
So
love your
experienced
stage
players will want
selects.
to pass on the game despite its likably odd humor. And so, without further ado, here's the final level of the game, plus the outrageous ending.
Oh man, I guess we'll never see the ending because I'm gonna skip the rest of this because I don't want to just watch the endings. George! No, I don't want to watch another music video, George! Okay, please, give us a good one. Crash Bandicoot 2! Okay, alright.
Ooh, okay.
Finally, a traditional review. Finally. It's been 500 years. 500 Bandicoots later.
Simply speaking, Crash Bandicoot 2 is a marvel of graphical beauty and obstacle course-like gameplay that really captures the gamer and keeps him or her enthralled for hours. Crash is able to do this because of the game's creative and ingenious design, reminiscent of the golden years of the first Nintendo system. The inevitable comparisons to Mario will be made, but Crash deserves his own pedestal. Gamers will be delighted at the
George.
Mario will be made, but Crash
You had like 2-3 seconds to react to that fence. Why did you jump, George? Also, why is he compared to Mario? He's clearly inspired by
Crash
Sonic.
deserves his own pedestal.
Yeah.
Gamers will be delighted at the improvements over the original.
In fact, I'm pretty sure. I mean, people can feel free to correct me up if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure in a lot of magazines, Crash Bandicoot was referred to as a Sonic's ass game, from like
Yeah,
because you saw it from the perspective of his ass the entire time.
First,
Oh,
the
we saw the
graphics are
backside.
pure.
Sonic's
Whoa,
ass.
whoa, hey, Sophie!
Sophie.
Oh my God, Sophie! Thank you so much for the raid of 24. Ba-dum-ba-bum. Well, I was gonna raid you later. Are you done with Kingdom Hearts 2? I thought you had a lot more left to go. Did you beat it? Did you do it, Sophie?
Did you do it? Did you win?
Did you do it? Did you win? Y'all, please go ahead and follow Sophie. I was a bit of a guest during her Kingdom Hearts 2 stream where she was playing the entire game on critical mode in one sitting.
Critical mode. That's impressive.
On critical mode, yeah, she's a bit of a gamer, and
Oh,
also
she's such a
her
gamer.
yeah, and her V2 model is like very cool. But yeah, Sophie, we're just watching some Jessie, some gaming in the Clinton years, and he said quite a few interesting things so far. we'll just say that
some words.
he said some words, all right.
Oh boy, has he.
Shimmering gorgeousness, bright and colorful. The N64 should be jealous.
I see you are getting the hang of it.
Crash? Crash?
Improvement number 2 is the non-linear gameplay, more so than Diddy Kong Racing. In each world, you can enter absolutely any of the 5 or so levels at any time. No prerequisites, no waiting to beat those really hard levels. You can put them off and try them later if you want. The final improvement in Crash Bandicoot 2 is that you can save the game anywhere you want. You can revisit older levels without having to walk halfway around the world. All you need do is warp there. As in the last Crash, the bosses are fun and take a few tries
Wait,
to
what
figure
is the
out their
comparison here?
weaknesses. As you may know already,
I think it's comparison to
changed
like
our
the
challenge
last
rating
game.
of
Yeah,
game
the
to a
first
C.
one was Crash 1.
What was like the weird like side by side though? They were completely different types of levels. You say the platforming game is akin to a racing game? I guess.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that comparison, but I think that one where we showed like comparing like I guess one of the jungle rolling levels of Crash 1 to like I think the snow levels of 2.
Maybe? I don't know.
Maybe.
I can never tell what good old George is thinking.
I mean, I do agree with them on the fact that like Crash 2 was like an improvement on like what Crash 1 was trying to do.
Oh yeah, I mean, I still haven't really properly played the games, even with like the Insane trilogy. I was thinking of maybe having that as like a stream at some point, but from what I've heard, you can definitely tell that the first game is in fact the first game
Yes.
of his series. I'm just trying to like decipher like what the side by side comparison is for, like, because like it's not about bosses like he was saying here. Like I don't know what he's talking about.
As you may know already, we changed our
I know,
challenge
that-
rating of the
that
game to a
is
C,
weird.
mainly
One was a
because we
chase
beat
level,
it
2 was a
unexpectedly.
chase level.
Having said that,
Yeah,
the game is shorter
it's like
than we would like,
completely
so
different.
expert players
What's
may
being
want to steer
compared?
clear. After you beat the game, you can search for all the game's hidden gems and get a slightly better ending, but it's not worth the trouble. At any rate, Crash is a fun play for kids of all ages.
Oh, well, you're not gonna blatantly show the ending? You're just gonna show yourself dying? All right, awesome. God, it's so loud. Oh, that's it. You're just gonna show some gameplay of him dying again.
Yeah.
You think he beat this? Fair enough. I don't expect that he actually beats most of the games that he actually plays.
Yeah, I don't think he beat any of these games.
Gaming in the... Indeed, Tay. We are gaming in the... But yeah, Sophie,
Indeed.
I don't know if you're still here or not, but if you need to, go get yourself some rest, because I know that you've been playing a fuck ton of Kingdom Hearts. So if you need to rest up, go rest up, girly. It's okay. We appreciate you. Thank you so much again for the raid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we might Watch a couple more episodes before we call it. But let's look at Treasure of the Deep. I don't know what this is either. IDB the game. You can go back and collect what you missed, but it isn't worth it. I don't think he even knew there's multiple endings based on the percentage collected.
Another seafaring video game not worth missing is Namco's Treasures of the Deep. As a Navy SEAL, you must navigate a submarine through various missions relating to treasures
Also, hi
of the
Tay.
deep.
Hope you're
How's that
doing
for working in the
well.
title?
Hi, Tay.
One such mission has you recovering some
I have to see
stolen
on the
gold,
birthday
which
stream
Hitler tried to
too.
transport
That'd be
via cargo
cool.
plane. The
Yeah,
cargo
that's gonna be
plane crashed in the
fun.
Adriatic Sea.
Yeah.
During the Nazi occupation of Italy.
Treasures of the Deep.
Okay,
is
why just
excellent,
mention
Okay.
especially
Okay.
in the montage,
All right.
which gives you a peek at all the
Alright.
levels. The animation of the sea
Nazis
creatures
are this
is
game.
very fluid.
All right.
The control is intuitive, and the
Can we
gameplay is
punch
not
him?
linear. You will sometimes
Oh man, he
have to
loves
account
this
for
game.
faster
They're all
water currents
A's.
or even huge boulders. We should delve deeper into this game, but then the pressure would be too great and our submarine would implode.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
We can tell you how this game is good, but we're not going
But we
to.
won't.
We don't feel like it, really.
I don't feel like it.
Nah, I don't feel like it. All right, what's Rabbit Rampage? Jesus. My God, the
This is
blaring
so
sound
weird.
while being greeted with Bill Clinton's face. What is Bugs Bunny doing here? What is that? Is that Rabbit Rampage?
Death Valley Rally.
Is it the
Sunsoft
Bugs
Okay.
Bunny?
Oh, okay. It is a Bugs Bunny.
the
Okay.
best Looney Tunes game yet. The graphics are very detailed, colorful, and authentic to the cartoons. You play Bugs as he is drawn into several
up,
dangerous
Dad?
scenes by
What's
the
up?
animator. Each area has a popular
It's
Looney Tunes
Somnius'
character
grandpa.
at the end.
Oh, damn, we
ranging
got
from
inflation.
Elmer Fudd to Pepe Le Pew.
Oh shit.
Buzz can attack his enemies
Hello,
in several
for real?
ways. Usually the best
Oh, hi,
way is to
Jalen.
smack him
You're
in the
orange
face with
now.
a pie by pressing Y. If you press Y while landing from a jump onto an enemy, you will bop it and make a funny sound. Bug-sized kicks are
Bop it.
executed by pressing
Bop
X,
it.
and you can
Twist
press
it.
A to use
Pull
an
it.
acne weapon. The first level
Kiss
is a
it.
snowy forest.
Lick
Elmer
it.
is somewhere in the forest hunting.
Smooch
Fall
it.
into one of the rabbit holes.
Love
Press
it.
down
Caress
and B
it.
if you want to find Elmer. You will need to climb a tree to reach the high area where Elmer's located. In the trees above Elmer, you'll find a carrot to refill your life. Wait until your energy is low before you get it. Defeat Elmer by punching him in the face
It's
with a
another
pie,
fucking
and then
walkthrough.
scurrying
These
down a
longer
rabbit
ones
hole.
are literally just his
While in the
walkthroughs.
rabbit hole,
Walkthroughs,
Elmer will shoot a
yeah.
bullet that will miss you.
This is some
When you
smooth
emerge
animation
from the
for the
ground,
game, though.
repeat this process. When you get in enough hits, Bugs will stick his finger into the barrel of the gun, causing the bullet to fire back in Fudd's face. The second level is a bar. No, a madhouse. Bartenders
No.
try to trip you by sliding beers down the countertops.
Madhouse.
He
Scruffy
sounded
men
so
pace the place where their
traumatized.
guns drawn, and Indians try to poke you in your fuzzy tail end with arrows. Big holes in the floor can only be crossed by jumping on top of nearby TNT barrels. The barrel will explode and the lid will fly sky high. The boss of this level could buy his clothes at a big and tall men's store. Before you do battle,
Okay.
Post a Bugs was here sign. Using the TNT barrels to boost yourself up on his head is not the way to win.
Okay.
Instead, stick next to him as if he were your Siamese twin and jump up and
Oh,
bop him repeatedly.
George, I don't
Right.
think you can say that.
Will send him through the
I
roof.
don't think you can say that,
Well,
George.
Actually, the floor. The third level is nothing but the boss. A big bull will chase you around the arena forever unless you take action. Head right, stopping in front of a bullseye target in order to lure the bull near you. Jump up, right, and out of the way just in
George, I wouldn't
time
even
so
say
the bull
that.
smashes into the target and not
George.
you. The
George,
bull
it's
will be dizzy
2026,
from
you
the
can't say
impact,
that
so
anymore.
quickly head for the next
Say
target.
anymore, George. What will
Eventually,
the
you'll
people
reach the
think?
right side of the arena. Grab the 1-up and the anvil and start heading to the left side. Avoid the bull by jumping over him when he charges. You'll need to jump to the right to avoid his first charge and also jump left to avoid his second charge. Then run to the left as far as possible before you need to start jumping the bull's charges again. Be sure to look for anvils and other items in the rabbit holes. On the left side,
It's
go
based
the
on the
bullet
old
to
cartoon
running
Rabbit
into the white
Rampage.
wall so you can
I mean, I
pass
guess I would have
underneath it to reach
figured.
a big
That's
switch.
why it was called
Flip
that.
this switch to release a metal
Yeah.
wall on the right side of the arena. Now comes the tricky part. Head back to the right side again. Jump over the bull and drop an anvil for him to run into. Ouch! Continue to
Ouch.
the right using anvils whenever
Owie.
necessary. If you run out of
Owie,
anvils, you'll
owie.
need to use the previous technique of jumping over the bull's charges several times. At any rate, get the bull to crash into the metal wall on the far right, and he'll have to call it a day. This game is not easy. Each stage is completely different with its own Looney Tunes
I mean, it doesn't
characters,
look that hard.
sound effects, and
Doesn't
setting.
look that too
Sunsoft
difficult,
has
but I'll take
created
your
a
word for
classic.
it.
Indeed.
I love how they usually like ends like these reviews by showing him just fucking dying. Save us, Adbury. Give us something less painful to watch. Well, if you all want to be so picky about it. Oh my god, Final Fantasy. Wait, is this a repeat? We already saw Final Fantasy 6, didn't we? We did.
I think so.
I think this is a repeat. What the H? Come on.
I got a repeat.
Yeah, give us an original. Gex Enter the Gecko. We saw Gex 3. Is this Gex 2? I think it's
Gex 2.
Okay. Yeah. Guys, let me know if you want me to say Gex. And by that I mean, you know, actually play the Gex game, because I've never done that.
Note to self, don't
Here's about this game since there's no cheat codes.
Gex, Enter the Gecko, is Gex's second Gex game. That will get you Gexited. Okay, enough Gexes, except for this
He
one.
loves his
Gex
Gexes.
has personality plus.
I guess he really loves Gex.
Random comments are amusing. Even if
He would be one of the few people that really loves Gex, other than Scott the
To
Woz.
put it simply, Gex has very nice 3D graphics, both technically and
it Gex
artistically.
Night?
Sucky control of movement and tough
Hey guys,
challenge.
it was Gex Night.
Is the game worth buying? Well, yeah, well, maybe. This is a tricky one. The superficial qualities are, well, super. The opening cinema scene is gorgeous as expected. The graphics are good. The character is cool.
The shit sound
But this
effects are
game is
even
just
better.
Another 3D romp
That
that
was a
wishes
good
it
shit
could be
sound
Mario
effect.
64. It's a good game, one you should check out, but not stellar. The game's biggest fault is the camera, arguably the worst camera ever in a video game. Even with 3 different camera settings, you'll always have a problem with game view. Control gets a D, difficulty gets an A, and design
Dab.
gets a B. Now let's hear some of
Dab.
Gex's goofball
Okay, guys,
off-the-wall
dab on them
sound
haters. We're dabbing in the Clinton years.
The princess is here on the detention level.
Is this it?
Out of the way, Roseanne!
Oh my god, is this it? It's
I
just a
think
bunch
this
of Gex
is-
noises.
Scary guys, a floating toilet. Bestie camp?
I don't think I want to play Gex anymore. Super Mario RPG.
Mario
All right,
RPG.
now we're talking. Now we're talking.
Oh, now we got some heat.
Maybe after this we can start
So
looking
what do
for
you
more
think
more
Super Mario
specific
RPG is
episodes.
about? Saving the princess? Wrong.
We could like start
In the very beginning of
scrolling
the
for
game,
more.
Bowser does kidnap the famous lady of video games, but you rescue her after a quick battle on a falling chandelier. Then a huge living sword named Smithy drops from the sky and smashes into Bowser's castle, throwing everyone outside. The princess and Bowser are lost, and you have to find them. At an odd point in your quest, you actually join your enemy, Bowser, and discover the princess in Booster's tower. Who the heck is Booster? Who knows? The princess is a feisty
You'll never know.
She even tricks Bowser into kissing
Who the
Mario
fuck
as
is
a prank.
Booster?
Don't mess with the princess. She doesn't like to play games. But we like to play this one. Super Mario RPG is full of fun. The battle
I did
controls
play
are
the
best
remake of
any
this game.
RPG. Other Nintendo characters also have cameos. Donkey Kong appears in the jungle. Link from the Zelda games is found sleeping in one of the inns, and the 8-bit ancestor of Mario is found behind a curtain in Booster's tower.
What do you mean 8-bit ancestor? That's just him.
That's Mario.
Does he think it's like Sonic Generations but with Mario?
The 3D
I don't-
graphics of this
maybe?
game are
You know what?
outstanding.
That
You will
would
love
actually
this
be great
game.
though.
The only flaws
Mario
are the poor hit
Generations.
detection
Get on it,
outside of the
Nintendo.
battle screens and the low difficulty level. You'll beat this game in a week tops if you play
You're
a
the
lot every
Mario
day.
from another
Nevertheless,
dimension, aren't
You have
you?
to play this game. So rent it, have a ball playing it, beat it, and return it. Mario is back on top.
Grab a pen or pencil, quick.
Okay.
In Super Mario RPG, you have to play 3 different songs at 3 different times in order to win membership cards for the drink bar in Tadpole Pond. The last song
Guys,
is the
I gotta get my pencil,
The
my
notes
pen
are
and pencil,
la,
quick.
ti, do, re, so, do, re, mi. I hope you're writing this down. Look closely at the placement of the
shit, I
tadpole
need to get my
shown
pencil.
here
Hold
to
on.
see where the notes go.
Fuck.
Again, the
Shit.
notes are la, ti,
Shit.
do, re, so, do, re, mi. We'll leave it up for the slow writers out there. Playing this tune will win you the soprano card, which will allow you to buy the Caro Caro Colas at the drink bar.
These special colas restore all
Also,
hit
it's
points
not
and
Donkey
magic
Kong. Yes,
points
text
for your party.
saying
Some
not to
games
confuse
really
him with
kick you off
DK.
from time to time.
Oh,
Super
so
Mario
he's
RPG is one of
he's
them.
donkey
In one section of
racist.
the game, you have to climb vines to reach Nimbus
can't
Land,
believe
which
you,
is floating
George.
high in the sky. Our game guy Tom Allen was so mad he almost broke his controller in half.
Arrgh!
Control in this area is awful,
The random
especially
text
this
on
jump
the
right here.
screen.
He's still trying to make this jump without falling. We'll have the ending to this otherwise fun game on a future episode, so keep watching the show for more coverage of that famous mustachioed plumber.
Oh, the depth perception's getting to him.
Oh boy. Also, I guess we'll have to find the episode where they just play the ending and do nothing else. Wave Race 64? Alright. Da-dum. We're gaming Clinton years. Bum bum bum.
For once, we have something good to say about a game. Wave
For
Race
once.
64 has
Wow.
first-class
For
gameplay.
once.
Kudos to the designers who
Guess they had like a
ingeniously
string of like
incorporated
just saying
variations
shit
in its
about
waves,
games.
vehicles,
For
food
once, we
placement,
actually like a
guides,
video
and
game.
increasingly aggressive racers into the gameplay. They also deserve a big pat
For
on
one,
the
we
back
don't
for
think a
having
video
the
game is
sense to add
dog shit.
land to the courses. In an earlier version of Wave Race you saw in a previous episode, land was not included, giving the game a monotonous look. That has been taken care of though, and the result is a visually exciting, wildly fun racing game like no other. The game has 3 difficulty
This looks like
settings:
Star Wars pod racing.
normal,
Now
hard,
this is
and
wave
expert.
racing.
The ending ceremony is the same regardless of the difficulty level, but your journey to that ending will be different. Add 1 new course for the hard level and 2 new courses for the expert level. Wave Race 64 has outstanding graphics, sound effects, play control, and plenty of options. You can perform several stunts with your watercraft. Take a look as we show off for the virtual camera. Look! Riding backwards.
Whee!
These stunts do not give you any advantage and are included just for fun, unless you play the stunt mode, where your goal is to ride through a series of rings while doing stunts galore. If you want an ending though, you have to play championship mode. If you decide to warm up before
dude, this
entering the
looks
race,
so sick.
you can be tutored on how to maneuver your vehicle.
Oh,
This
that
takes place in
George,
Dalton
I don't
Park
I
after
think
you
you're
start
supposed
the
to stay
game
on the
and select
ride.
warm-up. It's also a
Yeah.
good place to practice stunts like we did. The game has all the on-screen displays you need, and none of them are in excess. This shows the great attention to detail for which Shigeru Miyamoto is famous. That's right, the famous Mario creator had his hands on this project too. As in Mario
For some reason, I
64,
don't believe it
Wave
when you
Race
say
also
that.
suffers from
I'll
being
believe it if Chess says it.
the entire game has only 8 courses. Thus, the thrill leaves quickly. But Wave Race is great fun for a few days or so. We still hold to our original prediction that the game does not have enough oomph to be worth $70. But that's just the nature of the racing genre. You can't expect more. So unless you're obsessed about racing games, Wave Race 64 is a fun renter, but nothing more. This is kind of
Can
a
you
short
believe it?
review,
John
but hey,
Nintendo
it's a
himself
short
worked on the game.
For those of you who never get to play this masterpiece,
Oh,
here's what
man,
happens
John
when you win.
Nintendo, such cool.
So cool. I wish John Nintendo was my dad.
Yeah.
You finished second and got 4 points. Nice going.
Okay, should we start looking for like specific episodes that catch our eye?
Sure.
Because now he's just going to show the ending again. Let's see. All right, there's Crash 1. Resident Evil product demonstration. Final Doom. Pinocchio.
Oh, okay.
Mario Kart 64.
Super Castlevania 4.
Pilot Wing 64. Mario 64 Extended. I think we saw the Mario 64 one, but I don't know what's extended about it.
I guess there's more to it.
Should we find out?
Sure.
Sure. And you know what? We might make it our last video for today.
Alright.
Yeah, because it do begin that time when it should be eaten, and we can have a nice big video to end on. In years. Clinton years.
Okay, you've just spent over $200 on the Nintendo 64 and the new Mario game. You pop it in, stretch Mario's face just for fun, then listen to Princess Toadstool invite you to the castle, and watch the Lakitu Cloud fly around with his camera. You arrive via tube. Remember, you're a plumber. It's your first time in this brand
Right.
new
Remember,
world.
you're a
and
plumber.
what a
Don't
world it
forget,
is.
you
You can
are a
climb trees and do
plumber.
huge flips out of them. You can head towards the waterfall and listen as it gets louder and louder. You can jump over the fence and swim around in the moat. Just try not to get caught up in the force of the waterfall. In Super Mario 64, you can do just about anything. It is, in fact, like jumping into the movie Toy Story.
Yes! He loves bringing up Toy Story! Yes! It's,
Although the gameplay and graphics are very
it's just so
cinematic,
out of
the basic
nowhere.
setup and plot of the game is no big surprise. After a few days of playing the game, it starts to get old. The game is way too short, only 15 main levels. Most players will
I've
beat
never-
the game in less than 2 weeks. Unless
I've
they
never heard of somebody complaining that Mario 64 is too short, considering that
Yeah.
it's a open type of game where you just collect as many stars as you want. You just beat it whenever.
plan on getting all 120 stars to gain access to Yoshi. That little chore is extremely difficult. Stars are hidden everywhere. Some of them are practically impossible to find on your own.
Yoshi
Like the
is
one in
so
Stage 2
cute,
that
and
can only
Luigi
be
makes me
uncovered
gassy.
by blasting out of a cannon and breaking off the corner of a wall.
Fucking
There's
love
another
that.
one in the Hazy
Hey
Maze
Nintendo
level
fans,
that's out of sight above
today
your
we're
head.
looking at
But if you
Mario
use
Super
wall jumps near the
Super
boulder hog,
Sports
you'll
on the
discover it in
Nintendo
no time.
3DS. I've never
The
played
game would be
Metroid.
better if we were treated with plot developments and cinema scenes just like the kind we get at the end of the game. Incidentally, Mario 64 has the best ending ceremony of any game in history. It's just outstanding. The super graphics, camera movement, and real voices make Mario 64 more than worthy of your time. Don't get us wrong. There are 64 other reasons for you to buy this game, but we just
64.
wanted to get the negatives out of
See
the
what
way
you did
first.
there.
Now here's what's great about the game. First of all, the gameplay is truly 3D, and once you get used to switching the camera angles, you can use them to your advantage. Mario 64 was developed using Silicone Graphics Computers.
Yes!
The same computers
Yes!
brought you the special-
He did it! He mentioned Silicone Graphics Computers!
We did it! We did it!
Finally! Guys, ever since we watched these the first time, which to be fair, I think we did watch this exact review last time, but this is extended. Although I'm starting to wonder, does extended just mean that he's going to do more walkthrough stuff? I don't know.
Jurassic Park, Twister, Independence
But anyway,
Day,
yeah,
and
I would just
Toy Story.
yes, he loves bringing up Toy Story and
Toy
Silicone
Story.
Graphics
They've become
Computers.
so advanced and so popular that they're starting to gain Hollywood's attention. Although we've carped on a few of Mario's shortcomings, please be aware that this is only because of the enormously high expectations that have accompanied the game and the development of Nintendo 64 for years. The game does get fun again after you beat it, and then focus on finding 120 stars. Since you're familiar with all of the courses by then, the game is a little less frustrating. For the premier title of this system, Super Mario 64 is a breakthrough in graphics and play control. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. One last thing we should mention is prices. Nintendo 64 games will be, on average, $10 to $15 more expensive than Super Nintendo games. This means that most games may cost around $70, compared to an average of $50 for first-generation gaming systems.
My God,
Although we believe that
even
Nintendo
back
will
then,
definitely beat its current
game
rivals
prices
when all
were
is said and
fucked.
done. Well-established and emerging
Yeah.
systems like Sony PlayStation could surprise us all. That's how things look right now. But as the Nintendo 64 grows and the writable disk drive is introduced, the gaming game will surely change. We all want the best games there are. We all want games that give Hollywood a run for its money. But how much are we willing to pay for these great software titles? Maybe, as video games become more mainstream, companies will be able to afford to lower their software prices in an effort to attract even more buyers. Now that's virtual
One would
reality.
think.
You would think, George. You would think. Okay,
You would think.
we're now in the extended part of the review. Will it actually be a review? Oh wait, no. Is it just? Oh no. Oh no, he fucking tricked me. Is it just more? It's just more gameplay again. They fucking got me. Ah, George! George, you tricked me! You tricked me, George! This was supposed to be the last video of the day! We didn't want more walkthroughs! Ah, we're walking through the
believe
Clinton
it.
years!
Damn,
Damn! We've been walking through the Clinton years this whole time! God damn it. I'm so disappointed in you, George. Okay, alright. Let's find a new last video to end on. Come on. We gotta find something nice. Chrono Trigger, apparently I've already seen that one. I don't remember seeing that one though. E3 report 1997.
97 E3. Okay.
E3 was around back then?
I guess so.
Tomb Raider ending. Nintendo website. Okay, well, that's interesting. You know what? Let's see what was going on with E3 back in 1997. God rest her soul. No, wrong one. No, wrong one. No. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Wrong one.
It was
There we go.
misinput. Misinput.
It was a misinput. You calm down. You calm the fuck down. He was gaming in the Clinton years. Alright, let's see what was going on with E3.
At long last, our report on the Electronic Entertainment Expo is ready. The shocking news: no new game systems were introduced. No M2, no PlayStation 2 or PlayStation Type-C, no Nintendo bulky drive. Nothing.
Nothing?
Zilch. Also shocking, only 4 new N64 titles were shown at Nintendo's booth. Zelda 64 was not shown. Star Fox 64, which was new at the time but is out in stores now, was the only title developed by Nintendo itself. The other 3 were productions of England-based Rare, Nintendo's protege. Here is Rare's Banjo-Kazooie, a game in which you constantly switch between Banjo the bear and the bird riding along in his backpack.
What do you mean
As
60%
the bird,
complete?
You can fly Banjo to higher places
Isn't
in this
the
vast,
build of the game?
expansive 3D world.
I
Rare will
guess?
publish a game for the first time ever with Conker's Quest, a game that looks very similar.
Oh my god.
Oh, this game would go through some stuff.
Oh my god. It went through some things, alright. I wonder if you watched... I wonder if there was a review of Conker's Bad Fur Day when that came out. Probably not. Maybe there was.
Yeah, no.
I guess we'll never know for sure. Or, I could look it up, but it's too much work.
To Super Mario 64. Lastly, Rare is also responsible for GoldenEye 007, a Doom-style
stars
game
now.
that Nintendo says is not
Wow.
another Doom clone. Only time will tell. However good these games turn out to be, the fact remains that these are only 4 games. Victor Ireland,
Only
president of the
4
video game
games?
company Working Designs, had some
4
excellent
whole
comments to make
games.
about Nintendo at E3. In Japan, you can't give the N64 away. The consumers are onto the game and are quite jaded with the company. I think if NOA doesn't
Damn.
get their act together, the pessimism of the
Damn
development
it, Nintendo.
community will
Get
soon
together.
spread to the consumers at large, as it has in Japan, when they realize there's only perhaps 3 or 4 really good titles being released for the system in a 12-month period. Even if they do shore things up, their ridiculous cart-based distribution model will always be their limiting factor. The world has gone CD, and someone forgot to tell Nintendo. Even their bulky drive can't patch that error in judgment. This guy speaks the gospel. Moving over to Sony.
This guy
the picture is
does
better,
what
but
we're
not
all
by a whole
thinking.
lot. Listen to this. One of the gaming trade magazines reported that 80% of all PlayStation video games fall into either the racing, sports, or fighting genre. Sports account for 35%, racing 25%, and fighting 19%. These genres often account for low-quality copycat
Well, how does that
titles
translate to
and
80?
Just plain boredom. A serious
I
problem.
don't think any of that
considering they
rounds
make
up to a
80%
round
of
number.
PlayStation's library. Although Nintendo's
Yes.
bulky drive was not at the show, we did obtain the following information on the unit, nicknamed the 64DD. Diskettes for the system will hold 64 megabytes of data, 8 times the amount of data in Mario 64. The disk
Okay, that
drive
equals some more
will be packed with a
79.
random
It's like,
access
why is it
memory
Let me
eight?
pack,
say
which-
this, the 90s was a golden time for video games. It was magic to world of gaming in general. But man, I miss this glory days of low poly games.
Yeah, I can see that. Enjoying the vids. We've been duped by quite a few of these vids, just simply being walkthrough videos. But you know, It is what
It's
it
meant
is.
to be plugged into the memory
It is what
expansion
it
slot
is.
on the top
It
of the
is what it
N64.
is.
The 64DD will also allow for networking capabilities to enhance the gameplay experience, but internet access has not been confirmed. Heading back to Sony, Crash
God,
Bandicoot 2 looks
the idea of an
mesmerizing, at least in
N64
terms of
with
graphics.
internet.
Never has a PlayStation exhibited such
I think it
beautiful
was a
graphics
thing more in
outside of
Japan than the
cinematic
US.
sequences.
Probably.
Spawn looks better than expected, with a graphical style similar to Tomb Raider. However, it is
Oh
unknown
my
whether
god,
the
why does
actual
Oh
Spawn
my
look
gameplay
like
is
God.
like Tomb Raider or
Spawn,
Doom.
where the hell is your cape?
Sony is really pushing its new icon
He
blast,
walks like
though.
he has to take
Didn't
his
anybody
shit.
tell them the graphics
He
are
does.
awful? We can deal with the cartoony aspect, but the overall simplistic nature and lack of detail is a real letdown. In what may be the year's most innovative game, Parappa the Rapper seems less like a game and more like an interactive music video in which you make up the lyrics as you go along. We're probably way off
That's
here,
not-
but that's the impression we got from
That's not the premise of the game. You don't make up the lyrics. What do you mean?
footage. Who knows what you do in this game, but it looks wild. We could just slap Sony for skimping on their footage of Final Fantasy VII, the most anticipated game of the year. When we previewed the game last year, we expressed disappointment, but after seeing the display for the game at E3, let's just say things are looking a lot better now. That's about it for the major E3 news. We will continue previewing games before their market release, so be sure to watch future shows where we will show
And that
you
was only
Capcom's
focused
hot
on
new lineup.
Nintendo and Sony. Nothing about Sega.
Yeah, or like anyone else at the time for that matter. Because like, who else was like a major, better for E3 at the time? I have no idea.
I think Neo Geo was still a thing by that time.
Maybe. All right, I am very curious about the Nintendo website, so I feel like we could check this one out, and then maybe we can call it, because like the old internet was very interesting, and I'm very intrigued to see what good old Georgie thinks.
Of ye old internet.
Confirmed video game fiends. The best website
Oh my
for video
God.
game information is the Nintendo
Oh,
Power Source.
wow.
Oh, no.
http://www.nintendo.com.
On your mark, get set. We're going on the internet.
Click on Star Fox to enter the wonderful world of Nintendo. As you get into the hallway, you can check out current site features or move into favorite
Jesus.
areas like the product lab,
Good
the newsroom.
lord.
I
or
would love to be
Star
able to
Fox
read
64
any of
itself.
this.
The product lab has info on future and released games, including storylines of the game and cool screenshots, like these of Zelda
Wow.
64.
Cool.
You also get a sneak peek at new hardware. Here's the Rumble Pack that's included with Star Fox
It is cool
64
to
and the
see how Ocarina of Time looked before it was finished.
Mhm. I
Because
do.
I'm pretty sure this is like
love-
not how it looks in the final game.
No, I did not. I just love seeing like old builds of games. It's because like you get to see like what their thought process was or their creative during that time before they scrapped
Mhm.
everything.
Yeah.
get new hardware. Here's the Rumble Pack that's included with Star Fox 64 and the much rumored N64 disk drive accessory. The newsroom is filled with articles about the world of Nintendo and features from Nintendo Power Magazine. The best part of the site, though, is the Loud House. And the
Whoa!
only way to get
What
to the
was that white?
That caught me off guard. I was not expecting
I
that.
was not expecting
Those
that
sweet
though.
graphics. Also, the Loud House. Very unfortunate
good
name
stuff is to register.
considering
Oh,
the
yeah.
show.
And now the fun really begins. There's a cool elevator shaft on the left side that takes you to the bowels of the Loud House in 4 levels.
Don't call it
On
the
the
bowels.
first level, you can go to the
Don't
Game
call it
Master
that.
Don't
bulletin
call
board
it that.
to discuss the gameplay of your favorite games and get the answers to your most frequently asked questions, like info on characters and their moves. Level 2 is our second favorite spot on the Loud House, the download section. Here we get tons of screenshots of potentially hot new games. Zelda 64 is pegged to be one of the best. Here's a preview from the download section.
Wow, you can just
Whoa,
download screenshots. of
these
games.
sick
The club
Microsoft
level is where you
transitions.
interact with other gamers. There are bulletin boards, chat rooms, and even a message center. The best place is the restricted area. Here's where the codes and passwords live.
Restricted? Oh no.
Type in the
Are
game
we
you
getting
want,
into
hit
that
the
side of the
button,
internet,
and get the
George?
secrets that will make you a champ.
I don't think you're ready for that side of the internet, George.
www.nintendo.com is a static website, information only. No game demos or online gaming. You'll have to go somewhere else for that. Because of its popularity, it takes a while for everything to download, so be patient.
Whoa!
In the end, it's worth it.
That's sick
Check here
3D
first,
text.
then go beat your favorite Nintendo game with glee.
Bro, that was like the most impressively edited episode so far.
Yeah, that was great.
You know what, George? You know what, George? I'll give this to you. It was cinema. May not have been the most exciting round of episodes, but I had a good time. I had a good time. How about you, Boone? Did you have a good time? Yeah, did not expect as many walkthrough episodes and like non-reviews as much as we did, but hey, we did have a bit of fun with the with Sega and Long Man at the beginning. It kind of peaked from there, honestly, but I still had a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with Sega.
Exactly.
Or his son.
Sorry?
Or his son. Sega the Sanjiro's
Ah,
son.
yes, Sega Shiro. Who could forget his son? What am I doing tomorrow? Oh, right. Tomorrow, we should be finishing up Sonic Rush Adventure and starting a new weekly series. Ooh. Assuming that things go well.
Feeling good.
But Pumpkin King Jackson, thank you so much for the follow. And of course, Tuesday. Hold on. What am I doing Tuesday again? I know what I'm doing. Oh, right. We're gonna be doing some more Tomodachi Life, and we're doing some more Bob Ross Paint. And Wednesday is the birthday stream. I'm gonna be playing Sonic Adventure in one sitting with some friends, including potentially Madam Universe, assuming that this didn't scare her off.
Oh no, why would it? I love being here.
Oh, good, great, awesome, amazing. Do you have anything that you want to say to our lovely folks while I find somebody to raid to end the stream?
I also plan on streaming tomorrow. I'm going to play more Omnimusha 1. It's going to be fun. And on July 26th, I'm going to be starting a donathon to raise money for VR.
Alright, chat. You know what to do. Get your wallets ready to send over to to Madam Universe. Cause she deserves it. She's a champ.
Aw, you too kind.
Aw. Alright, let's see. Who could we raid? Ooh, Nikki is streaming. I don't think we raided Nikki in a hot minute. Playing some Cyberpunk 2077.
The Goblin.
We're going from one fat bitch to another fat bitch. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, sounds good to me. Alright. Without it being said, thank you, besties and breasties, so much for tuning in today. And I will see you all tomorrow to finish up Sonic Rush Adventure and a new weekly series. Hopefully, we'll see how well we end up being in the game. But bye-bye!
Bye-bye!